Yeah. No, this is offline.
What? You sure?
This is offline. We double check.
Doesn't sound right to me, soldier.
Oh, there we go. We're live.
And how does my audio quality sound? Soldier? How does my audio quality sound, sir?
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Hello, everybody. It's the first stream in, what is it, a year now? I think the last one this was October 2016, so the first stream in 1 year. Yeah, guys, get used to
Hello.
it. I'm a streamer now. I'm joined here by. Introduce yourself.
Ollie Norwood. Go on Twitter.com. Look up Ollie Norwood. Give us a follow. Come on.
And
Just
we
do
will
me a
be
favor. Give me a
joined
follow.
shortly. I'll be joined shortly. We will be joined shortly by Spaz Kid in 3D.
3 dimensions.
Stream doesn't work for me. Feels bad, man. I'm sorry. Pepe is illegal now. Alright? People are being sued left and right for using Pepe the Frog. Does anybody. I mean, I didn't really need to upload the fucking. I just twisted my testicle by sitting. I really need to put some more little stream emoticons. Sorry, I haven't had my coffee, guys. I'm a bit brain dead right now. And you know what? I don't have my coffee. I get a bit kooky. I get a bit silly.
I'm having my morning coffee right now, actually.
You're a silly little character. You're a little animated character sometimes.
Yeah, I guess I could be.
So, you're probably all wondering, what in the fuck is Zach? Ignore the people at Summit Building. Don't listen to them. They're demonic in nature. They're just going to try to put thoughts in your head, try to warp your
A lot of
mind.
negative comments here that I'm just ignoring, trying to weed
About
out.
you?
About everyone.
Ollie, try to convince them otherwise.
Folks, we're good people. We're just trying to make you laugh, try to make you smile. Give us a break. Come on, cut the negativity out.
Guys, is he convincing you? You probably just made them angrier. Come on, keep trying.
I'm gonna get doxxed if I keep this up.
They're hacking your Bitcoin account as we speak right now. They're stealing your
My fucking
Bitcoins.
Bitcoin.
So I don't know if anybody saw it. Actually, let me tweet this out first. I don't know if anybody saw it out there, but I made a poll and I said, what cartoon should I do next? I had 2 ideas for cartoons. One was a. By the way, am I popping too much, or is there a lot of p? Should I use the pop filter, or does it sound okay?
Sounds fine to me.
Okay, I just want to see what they say. So good? Okay. Anyways, people ask me, or I asked people, I said, what should I do? I had 2 ideas for cartoons. I wanted this kind of original cartoon, a bit like Father's Jewel. The other one was kind of a throwback to my old stuff, a bit like a commentary on YouTube. There's not my cookie sack. So people just joining. Reintroduce yourself, sir.
Ollie Norwood. Ollie B. Norwood.
Come on, say it loud and
Twitter.com.
proud. Stand up and put your.
Ollie B.
There we
Norwood.
go.
Go on Twitter.com. Check it out.
Don't
You
go
got
to his-
hilarious tweets.
don't go to his
Hilarious
Twitter.
damn tweets, buddy.
Don't go to his Twitter. Anyways, so the people spoke. And they said, we want a YouTube, because I'm going to do both anyway, either way. So the YouTube commentary is what's going to happen. So, look, it's Max the Mink. How you doing, bro?
Oh, man, my audio is really loud. Fuck. Let me fix that. Just want to double check that we got like a balanced audio. Is my audio like loud now, or
You sound fine to me. Or they say otherwise? Or they say you sound bad?
some guy says really loud? I don't know. Yeah, I better turn it off. All right, all good.
Hey, Psychic Pebble, hope you're doing well. Thank you, the Surreal Walrus. Now, Lyle McDouchebag just auto-hosted me. What the fuck? Yeah, what is my thing saying? Is this a video game? Does it commission a doodling? That is not correct. Oh fuck, am I gonna get... I totally forgot to change that. Fuck!
Uh-oh.
How do you edit that? I actually haven't used Twitch in such a fucking long time that I don't remember how to change that.
Oh. Fuck.
It's on creative, so it's fine. Oh, I have a fucking... Wait, hold up. There we go, I got it. So what am I going to show you today? Sorry, folks, I'm just going to get everything set up here. I should have done this, but... What am I going to show you today? What's the most views I've had? It's been so... I actually don't remember. It's been so long. What am I going to be doing today? Well, so I have I have a cartoon storyboarded out here. And I'm going to show you the beats, the basic storyboard. And then you're going to watch me figure it out live. It's going to be a wreck. It's going to be a mess. There's like banging and clanking around me. Anyways. You're going to see me figure out a cartoon. I have the basic beats down. I have the basics figured out. But what I'm going to attempt to do is figure it out live. So you get to see me. And then live, I'm also going to mix the audio. I'd like to animate this live, obviously. So I really want... I've never seen anybody... Maybe it's been done. But I've certainly never streamed the entire process, or most of the process. Because if I streamed the whole process, it'd be me pacing back and forth in my room for 2 hours. Brainstorming ideas. So this is the process for basically the beats and the basic concept. No script. Just basic beats right now. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to turn that into something, hopefully. You're going to watch me do it. And maybe I'll supercut this and do a big video at some point. I don't know. We'll see.
Now that's what you intend to do, but here's the result. Something's going to happen, something horrible's going to go down, and you'll be the target of a Philip DeFranco video.
My face is going to be in his video. He's going to say, hey guys, I know he said Chinese people didn't have souls and they weren't people, but here's what I think. I think he's probably got a little bit of a point. I don't think you should put down too hard on him.
Keemstar's going to make a vague video about all of this. He's going to say, I don't know what's going on, guys.
I would have a panic attack if he tagged me and made a video about me. That'd be, I would like, not even if I did anything wrong, he just did that. Don't you love how some guy's like hammering a fucking piece of silver the second I started streaming, by the way?
He's smithing. He's
Can anybody hear the blacksmith that lives next to me? I hope not.
He's welding a sword.
This man is welding a sword to come and decapitate me, behead me. I never know how to tweet these things. Streaming for the first time in like a year. Gonna show you the process of how you make a cartoon. Seems like a fine tweet. It's out. Alright. Jesus Christ. No one hears it? Oh, good. Now I'm gonna try to keep my eyes on... Max, are you a moderator? Man, I haven't done this in so long. I'll make you a moderator.
Max keeps telling me to quote that trash tune. Yeah, and what are you, a slut?
You're a moderator. I trust you. Don't abuse your powers. Don't get a... Do I have a Discord? No. I was actually talking to Shad about this. He was telling me all the benefits of it. I'm a fucking old man. I've used Discord, I think, twice. The thing is a fucking disaster. Anyways, so... Okay, let's get right... And by the way, like I said, Spaz Kid is going to join us. Maybe we'll have some other people join us. Okay. Donation's definitely not working for me. Okay, let me try here. I don't know. Dude, this is all a new thing. Now... What the fuck? Oh no. What have I done? What's wrong?
Tweedledum just subscribed. Tweedledum33.
Oh, thank you, my friend. God bless you, Redditor. I don't know why I accused you of being a redditor. That was a foul.
Somebody give this guy some fucking karma now.
Somebody give me some gold now! Thanks for the gold, stranger. How? Okay, it says this is the URL page where viewers can send donations. Sounds good. Try it now. It might actually just be an issue. Try it now, everybody. Thanks to iHas and does it work? I'm not. I guess that's kind of ask people to donate. Whoever said it didn't work before, can you try it again? No, nobody donated. I'm just because somebody asked before. I want to make sure that everything's in smooth working order. There's no gears. There's no wrench in the gears here. Do you have a hard deadline for Greblo? Just get it to me by today. It's like 4 p.m. California time. I'm gonna stream I'm gonna stream illegal movies and get my Twitch. I'm gonna stream Rick and Morty illegally and get shut down within 20 minutes of the episode.
Stream Peter Griffin gets his ass licked by a horse.
Also, thanks to Earthworm Joe also for subscribing. The last stream was the election one. Yeah, I think the last stream I did was the one before the election last time. So it was, I think, about a year ago. Okay. Bum LOL donated a buck and said I love you. Thank you, sir. It looks like it's working. Looks like everything's in working order. Does everybody look? I has somebody said the donation button doesn't work. I was making sure it works. I make sure everything's in smooth order. I haven't streamed in a while. I actually forgot. I completely forgot how to use XSplit. I was fumbling for about 4 hours today going, how do I? It took me about 2 hours to figure out you can just click the window you want to stream, and that's how you do that. Oh, it was the credit card thing. Oh, I have no fucking idea, dude.
Your audience is getting really restless. They want to see
They
some
want to
action.
see the damn cartoon. Okay, you're right. So, like I said before, ignore the guy blacksmithing. What am I gonna show you today? What's the gist of this, right? What am I gonna do? Well, I think like most of us, I think I'm a bit discontent with YouTube, and I want to be hyperbolic and a bit silly and exaggerate, kind of what's going on. So I storyboarded out this cartoon. I want to give a special thanks to my friend Adam Paloyan. You might have seen me retweet some of his work. He's a great artist and a good friend, but he helped me get through some of the beats that I was having problems with. So thanks to that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the basic beats with you, which is here, all this. And I'm going to explain my thought process. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the actual dialogue. Then what I'm going to do is just start boarding it out fully. Yeah, let's do that. So,
Someone has accused you of having a genuinely funny demeanor.
that is false. I appreciate the accusation, but that is a false one. Before we start, Big-Eyed Ben says, "Hey, Love Beat, I missed you. Got work, got money. Here's some of it. Can't make cartoons for a while, so this will make me miss it." Well, thank you for the donation, and also I want to say, look, man, keep at it. If you can't make cartoons for a while, I don't know your situation. I don't know if you lost your hand. If ISIS took your hand away because you stole something, you committed the act of theft, petty theft. I don't know where you live, but if that's the case, I'm sorry. If you do have a hand and it's just you're busy, then hopefully this inspires you to look up at night and wonder if there's anyone else looking back at you and to work. Someone said, I see you upgraded to anime. I did. Zack is depressing and horrible in real life. Not far from the truth. Alright, so, like I said, no title for this yet. As you can see up here, it's called YouTube Cartoon. This is a mess. This cartoon will be a mess throughout the whole time. Now, panel. So, black screen would be a black screen. We would cut to, and this is my boarding process. You can see how fucking messy this is. This is the YouTube building back here. This is the basic composition I wanted to go for, which was crow right here on a branch in the foreground, um, picking at someone's eye in the tree. Now, I was thinking it could be funny, and again, this will look complete. I really want to put this next to whatever the final shot looks like, because I think it'll be interesting. I was thinking maybe it could be Fred in the tree, or Ray William Johnson, or just I think there's a room for a joke there. It could be interesting. Of course, it's on a tall hill. There's a blood moon back here. There's kind of there's gonna be clouds rotating around the building. There's gonna be lightning, dramatic like Scooby Doo lightning. Um, I think that'd be interesting. So, and this is Adam's interpretation of that, because we were talking about. I was like, oh, I think it'll be kind of on a thing right there, like on a pedestal, like through a little sliver. So that was Adam's background. That was my refined crow picking someone's head with the moon, and this was the final thing. We're gonna not final, but we're gonna go over again. But that's the basic shot. So the exterior establishing shot is gonna be lightning. The crow is gonna kind of like very quickly like go up like that. It's gonna be two poses. It's gonna be that. And it's gonna peck down. It's gonna peck down very quickly. So it's gonna be very quick. Pick his eye out. Could be the Illinois Orange. Could be Ray William Johnson. Could be Fred. Anybody. A decapitated head in a tree branch. So we're gonna truck in or pan in a little bit.
Folks, that's called composition. It's looking beautiful.
Well, thank you
It's
very
looking
much.
good.
Alan. And as we pan in, this crow will become a little bit more kind of out of focus, and we're gonna zoom in on this. That might even move completely unshot off screen as it zooms in. That's the basic idea of that shot. Again, this is all very rough, but this is what Daddy's got. Dead crazy frog. See, the beauty is when you have something like that, you can do about anything, and it's good. So now this is where it gets messy. This is where it gets messy. So this is the idea for this. I'll explain my reasoning. This is the YouTube CEO. Now, originally I was thinking kind of a weird, like, again, that's a very shitty thing, shitty drawing. But the basic idea I was thinking originally was it's kind of like an Igor, like, yes, bring him to me, yes. But that makes it a little too Halloween-y as a theme. So I could go a couple different directions with this. Direction number one is like a weird, gaunt, creepy, like vampire type guy. The idea, the gag I had for this was he would be he'd be like his hand would be down there, and he'd be like fucking eating a mouse that's like already eating a mouse that's like it's screaming, so it's like he's about to eat it. He's like kind of doing that. By the way, he's completely in dark. He's completely in the dark. By the way, I know the YouTube CEO is a woman. I know that, but it just works better that it's a gross, weird man. If it's the real person, it just becomes like you want to be I think you should be as hyperbolic as possible with this kind of thing.
I think you should leave things to the imagination so they can come up with a little funny,
Most people don't
come up
know
with a
that.
funny
It's not a
backstory of
sexist
this character.
thing. I'm making the person a fucking weird monster. It doesn't matter anyways. But so yeah, whatever this entity is, there's a couple things. Like I said, this will be what I kind of end on, is me drawing whatever that guy is. One idea I had as a character would be he's like a weird kind of big sloth person with no clothes on, like a big like. In fact, I think he's back here somewhere. Yeah, this is one of the ideas. He's just kind of like a big like almost like Patrick Star, just kind of a big dopey like kind of ready to eat a mouse essentially. That's one idea. The other idea, like I said, would be this kind of gaunt, Igor-looking person. Anyway, so, again, exterior, lightning, pan in. You'd have the CEO, whatever that person looks like, ready to eat a mouse. Then you have, like, the little intercom. Sir, someone's here to see you. That's the basic idea. And he says, like, I grant access, or I'll allow it, or let him in, or whatever the thing is. Next shot. Gigantic, and this is a very shitty laid out shot, but this is again is the basics. I think I cleaned it up a little bit more, even that's the shitty shot. In fact, fuck that. The basic shot here is It's a huge, like 30-foot tall door. It's a gigantic door. It's like a gigantic door, gigantic room. This would be the POV basically of the CEO with a very, very long table extending all the way to the fucking background. And you see a light. You see the door start to barely, barely open. You see some light start to seep in the dark room. And the light kind of starts off here, and the light kind of goes, and it maybe like hits this guy, and he goes, like, and he starts hissing, maybe. I was thinking maybe he also screams in like a weird language, like, and the guy's like, oh, I'm sorry, Jesus Christ, Jesus, I'm sorry. So you don't see the main character, you don't see the dude. The guy screams and hisses. He closes the door, and that's all right there. It's just a little guy. It's a little kind of generic design, which I think is fun. Like the CEO is gonna be a fucking disgusting monster person.
Cut to revealing Eugene. Eugene is complaining about why his
return.
series.
Eugene's back.
It's the return of Eugene, boys.
Guys,
it's a surprise.
I lay ready for Eugene. He's here. So you cut to a little kind of just cute little generic drawing, a little innocent. I'll probably make him like have a nice little like. He saw Father's Jewel, just kind of like a nice. I'm using my mouse to draw this, by the way. Just kind of like, hey, I have an idea for. So, yeah, light door opens, he closes. He's like, hi, like this is where he's kind of introducing himself. He's like, hi, I just had a quick suggestion for you. I don't mean to. Sorry, I had a quick suggestion about the YouTube redesign. If that's okay, whatever he says, that's basically his dialogue. And this guy's like, again, I don't know if he sounds like Igor, he sounds like a monster, but he would be like, say like, what's wrong? You don't like it? You don't like the redesign? And the guy's like, well, I mean, it's not. Again, I had no dialogue here. You're gonna watch me write this. The basics of this scene would be the beat is, he's like, well, I just think it's just a little bit hard to understand. The layout's a bit strange. And he holds up this is like a painting. He holds up his phone, and it's just literally. Imagine if this is the video. Shit is literally bouncing around constantly, rearranging. There's like pop-up ads of like Peter Griffin. It's just chaos. There's like a sound. It's just total fucking chaos right there. So he's like, yeah. So it's like, what's wrong? You don't like it? I just think it's a little hard to navigate. It's just like shit bouncing around pop-up ads. You've got mail. Just chaos. And again, like I said, this would be a painted phone with a painted hand, and this hand would probably kind of be like, well, it's just it's a little hard to understand. And he'd be like, yeah, I definitely want to have him say, oh, that's a shame. That's a oh, what a shame. My team worked so hard on this. And he's like, your team? This is not going to be his pose every time. He's also be looking forward to, probably, just because this guy's looking forward, so it's composition-wise makes no more sense, and also just direction, screen direction. So he's like, oh, what a shame, you like the redesign. My team worked so hard. Also, really quick before I continue, I don't know what these are getting backed up. I want to give special thanks to Envalaverdi 1992. He says, gives you $5. He says, have some shekels, you creepy Greblo doughboy. Thank you very much. I am appreciative that you would compare me to Greblo. He's much more attractive than I. Jay says, donates $5. Thank you. And he says, hey Zach, how's it going? I don't really have anything to say. Stop reading this. You fucking put a gypsy's curse on me. Mistake of God donates $5. Says, take my money, you whore. Thank you. I'll give you a big sloppy wet blowjob, and your pre-cum's gonna seep out of my mouth. I don't know why that was. That's just not funny. It was just graphic. It was just graphic. It was just gay in the I don't care that it was gay, but I'm not gay. It was just graphic, needlessly graphic. Mr. Krubs donates $5. Says, Zach, I haven't eaten since you stopped streaming. I was on my deathbed. And I saw you go live after all these months, though I'm finally eating again. Hey man, eat some ramen noodles, eat a McDonald's cheeseburger, eat some Kentucky Fried Chicken, and hang in there. And finally we have Arcade, it's not Arcade Angel, Archangel 331. It's a good name for a spell. Or a spell caster, I should say. That's $5. Says, where's Nikki? What sort of basement Rat King dungeon have you imprisoned her in? Well, she's fine. She's busy right now. She's doing her own thing right now. And by that I mean she's working. But she will definitely stream again soon. You'll hear me own her real time. Once again. Now! Let's continue. Oh, my team works so hard. He says, your team? And he goes, yes. That's so I was kind of improvising. Like, what is this gonna be? He goes, yeah. And he's gonna maybe say nothing or just point. He's gonna do so. My team. He's gonna point, and it's gonna cut to a corner of the room with. This is also just kind of You're gonna have you guys ever play Ocarina of Time? The little Wimble guy with the photograph thing where he's like da. There's gonna be a little weird like Gollum guy playing one of those things like clown music over there. And by the way, the whole time we're in here, you're gonna have very faint clown music kind of in the background, like very faintly. When it cuts to this, he's like, "Yeah, my team, yes." He points, and it's gonna get a little bit louder. And it's gonna be the guy going, and one guy, one was gonna be a clown like playing Russian roulette. He's gonna bring the clown. He's gonna bring the gun down and like roll the barrel, put it up to his head, and click. He's gonna keep doing that. One is just a guy dry heaving into a toilet. One guy is just a guy like hanging himself. So, by the way, this guy dry heaving is literally just a toilet in the middle of a room going, like trying to make himself vomit. And this is just a
What's that say? Guy Edding?
guy. This is just a weird like creature eating something, like eating meats, like eating raw
Oh,
turkey. There's like a weird little guy eating turkey. And maybe I'll have some other shit like a little mouse, like and just chaos. My favorite word, my favorite concept. So he's like, "Yes, my team," and he points over that just clown music and shit. In fact, I wonder if I can even find because I think the clown music. Let's just YouTube search royalty-free clown music. Clowns, creepy clown. No, it shouldn't be creepy. It should be like fun. Circus theme music.
now guys, would it be weird if we just got frames of Smithers or
Ah, it's too
Simpsons and
goofy.
put
I
them
want it
next
to be like
to?
it's a happy fun time. No, it
Let's
can't
get
be
Smithers and
Sydney.
put it.
Anyways, I'll find the what's Super Circus by Kevin McLeod. This is sort of the right direction, but can anybody even hear this? I wonder? They should be able to. Whatever. Point is, there's gonna be clown music, and it's gonna like, or yeah, kind of, just you're gonna feel like overwhelmed with dread. You're gonna feel dread. And the guy is good. So this is the kind of generic like speech moment. Now this can't be too preachy. If it's too preachy, you go, oh come on. But this needs to make a point. This needs to make a point, but also not be preachy in a bad way. So he's got to make his point, and it's got to be a little bit obvious. It's supposed to be intentionally dramatic and like, you know. So the gist of what the speech should be, and when it says truck, and it just basically means we're gonna zoom as he speaks. And he's like, look, the gist is the beats we have to hit for the speech are, look, I know you guys are a business and you have to function in business. That's fine, but YouTube has potential. It used to be really good. But it was breeding creators constantly. I know. You know, don't bite the hand that feeds me. You don't owe me anything. I know that, but I just think YouTube is such a good idea, and I think it was such a cool thing, and I think it's bullshit that it's not living up to its full potential. That's the gist of what the speech would be. You know.
Zach, I'm glad you're finally getting the message of the whole anti-preachy thing. Because originally, Zach had an idea where this guy pulled out his phone and he said, "CEO, just watch this." And he opened up a video with, this is just green screen Zach in front of a webcam saying, "Hey guys,
Hey
Psychicpebbles
guys,
here."
my video is demonetized. Please, YouTube animation has to be a thing, you guys. Please,
It was shit. It was bad, but
guys. No, fuck off.
this is better.
Someone said, "Are you explaining this, or are you gonna?" No, this is gonna be fully animated. What I'm doing though is I want to show you guys the process. There's no script in this, so I want to show you guys what the storyboard and what the beats evolve into. You're gonna see this kind of happen. Who's the guy complaining? This will be a YouTuber. This will be a guy saying like, "Look, I've been a YouTuber. I've been using the site for like 7 years, and I think." Anyways, he's probably not gonna talk like that. But he's like, "I've been using this for like 7 years, but and I think YouTube is a really cool idea, and I think YouTube could be great." Who's the guy with you? Introduce yourself once more, friend.
Ollie B. Norwood.
Say it loud and proud.
Ollie B. Norwood. Twitter.com/Ollie B. Norwood.
This guy's a fraud. This guy's a fraudulent character. This guy does not belong in the stream. So that's the gist of that speech. So he gives the speech, and he's just like, yeah, by the way, if anyone has clown music, if anybody knows somebody who's making clown music or you made clown music, you can send it to me. Thank you. Makes the speech, da-da-da-da. I think it could be great, but it's bullshit. And there's kind of a pause. And it cuts back to the guy, and he goes, uh-oh. It's like a super close-up, and he goes, uh-oh. You said a swear word. However he says it, it's going to be very creepy, like a little kid saying it almost. And the guy's going to go, what? It's going to cut to like a wider shot, like, what? Yeah? And? He's going to go, they're going to be mad at you. And this guy's going to go, who are you and he's going to say, I think he's, so, who, basically, is what he's like, what? The advertisers. He's going, what do you, and he's gonna be, and then you're gonna see. I don't know if anybody here has seen the movie Ghost. In fact, I'm just gonna link the scene right now because it's almost like a complete rip-off of the scene from Ghost. Ghost. The movie with Patrick Swayze. Ghost. Oh man. Okay, everybody skip to like maybe like 55 seconds of that. So he's gonna, you said a swear word, he's gonna go, what are you talking about? He said they're gonna be upset with you, they're gonna be upset with you. Who? Oh, the advertisers. He's gonna say what? He's gonna say shh. And you're gonna hear, you're gonna see all these shadows start to emerge from the ground, like these tall black demons. And it's gonna cut back to all like the circus shit, like the little guy with the recorder and the clown, and they're all just gonna be stopping and staring. They're just gonna be staring at the fucking at the guy. They're not gonna be moving at all. The chaos has stopped. By the way, after he makes his speech, after the guy says, "You said a swear," the clown music in the background is gonna stop completely. It's gonna completely cease. It's gonna be silence. Maybe like a wind sound effect. So then the guy starts panicking, and he just cuts to him kind of slowly blinking with shadows over his face. They're like clawing at his face. He's panicking while he's probably screaming. It cuts, and it's credits. Now, so it just cuts straight to credits in the middle of the chaos. But then, don't worry. There's more, as the old saying goes. So, do credits. This would be the credits would be the clown music, I'm pretty sure. Again, I have no idea. That noise? You guys like that noise? I'll probably be voicing the demons. You can look forward to that.
Zach does that sound every time he gets a burger. He loves burgers.
Every time I come inside of a woman, I go. Corey says I'm back, so we're gonna add Spaz Kid to the old mix. Anyways, so he sees the demons. He's pulled under credits. The clown music pretty loud, not loud, but it's like just regular volume loud. All that stuff. Then I want the after credit scene to be him playing Minecraft. And like with the webcam on, his fucking eyes are black, and he's like basically his soul is gone. He's possessed or whatever. Corey, can you hear me? Ollie.
Corey, he's in the call, but
okay.
He's not saying anything. Corey, ooh, he left. Not
anyway,
a good sign.
So the credits, and then after that, the after credits would be this guy playing Minecraft, and his fucking eyes are black. He's basically possessed. And I want to have everything moving around like remember when he showed the phone? Everything's bouncing around. I want to have that, so everything's just literally going like this. And he's like, "Hey,
hello?
everybody." Hey,
yo.
Hey,
what's up, man?
sorry, I had to plug in my mic.
It's all good, baby.
Wow, Zach, it's been a while since I've talked with you. How have you been?
How you been, man?
Good, just working.
How's that going?
Are you streaming?
I am yes, I'm live right now as
This
we
is a
speak.
damn live stream. People are observing your comments.
Somebody asked, no, this is not. I mean, this is not making fun of Minecraft. I mean, I don't care if I make fun of Minecraft people. The whole. I was gonna say. So the dialogue he says here is he's like, "Hey everybody, I'm just here. Hey everybody, I'm just here to give you all some ad-friendly content. Please enter promo code SillyGuy925 if you want to get if you want to get 5% off Loot Crate. This month is Futurama. So the basically,
What's this for?
I'm just doing a YouTube cartoon about YouTube.
You're doing a YouTube cartoon.
Doing a cartoon for YouTube about YouTube. It's called Shooting the Gift Horse in the Fucking Mouth. And I don't care.
Zach's doing a commission for the CEO of YouTube. It's for the CEO's daughter's
Guys, the
birthday.
CEO of VidMe commissioned me to do this cartoon. I'm going to be honest with you. VidMe paid me $5 and a handful of broken peanut shells to make this cartoon.
It's a steal.
I'm not making fun of VidMe. VidMe seems like a fine platform. So, guys, that's the basic beats of it.
If you're drunk. I'm just joking.
I'm fucking wasted.
Vid me if you're listening. I'm just joking.
VidMe, we love your website and how it looks like fucking shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be real. I like the idea of VidMe. It's a nice idea, but good lord, get somebody to fucking redesign your site.
My only
Please,
problem is
please.
it feels like the underdogs or the people who have no chance in hell won't stay on the top because the ones who get donations will always be pushed up to the top, and the ones who are just kind of trying to make it by are just going to be pushed way the fuck down.
It has a couple issues. I mean, look, it's a noble idea to go up against to YouTube. That's a fine. I'm not against that as an idea, but just basic design wise, when you go into the site, it looks like a fucking like a Weebly website, like someone's personal like SpongeBob fanfic site from 2005. Just redesign it, and I'm sure it'd be a lot easier to navigate. That's all. Like when you type in something in the search bar, it fucking links usernames instead of videos. If you type in like Skyrim, or if you type in like Minecraft, it says like it shows the usernames called like Minecraft 25. It's like, well, show the videos, dude. Or at least make it. Maybe they fixed that, but I used it like a month ago, and it just. I don't know. I'm just bitching.
I haven't used it, but they should probably fix that because that's idiotic.
It's just chaotic. So everybody, that is the basic core. If you're wondering, I bordered out a cartoon and I have no script for it. I'm gonna try to wing the ability to write a cartoon and sort of make a cartoon from scratch almost. Live.
Oh, really?
That's the idea.
Oh, good luck.
Thank
I'm curious.
you.
What's it going to be? Is it going to be like a Minecraft pedophile?
The basic idea is, I'll show you the storyboard later. I think you'll like it. I think you'll dig it. I think you'll be fucking into it, and you'll say, "This fucking rocks." Fucking right on, brother. Yeah, it's not gonna be about. Look, the thing about this cartoon is I don't want to make fun of YouTubers. I want to make fun of YouTube. I think we've, like YouTubers, like Minecraft YouTubers, like people, they've been ripped on enough. Corey fucking made fun of those guys well enough, like 6 or 7 years ago. I don't even know it's beating a dead horse at this point. So at this point, I just want to make fun of what. I just want to make it.
No, Minecraft is played out. It's like a dried well.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be associated with Notch anymore. Not even Howdy Doody Minecrafters.
I love when he tweets something and like he tweets something political or he's in an argument with somebody and all the responses are, "What do you think of their latest bug in Minecraft? Where the hell is Herobrine?" It's like, you fucking retard. He hasn't owned the game in like fucking 3 years. What the hell's wrong with you?
So he's like talking about the newest political thing. People
Minecraft
are asking
Steve
if he's
have
gonna put the
a
Herobrine
machine
update
gun?
in.
New update? It's like, dude, he sold it for $2 billion like 3 years ago. Leave him alone. But I'm trying to think of what I should do next, honestly.
What's the story? Give me the rundown.
The basics are, it's like an exterior of a big scary building. Big creepy building with like a crow eating someone's face. It's like a big scary castle. Then it cuts to the inside. It's like a fucking brain dead weird. I don't even know what it's gonna cut to the CEO. Comes with the CEO, like eating a mouse, And someone, the secretary buzzes, and she's like, "Sir, we have somebody who wants to see you about a complaint." And he's like, "Yes, let him in." Um, the guy comes in through a giant, creepy, tall, like vampire door. The CEO hisses at the light, and the little main character's like, "Yeah, hi, you just have a really quick complaint?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, what's your complaint?" And he holds up his phone. He's like, "Well, the new system's a bit hard to use. It's fucking..." And it cuts to the guy holding up his phone, the little YouTuber holding up his phone. And shit's like bouncing everywhere. There's like pop-up ads, like, "You've got mail," like just like a low hissing dial-up sound. It's like the site's not really that easy to use anymore. And the CEO's like, "What? You don't like? What a shame. My team worked so hard on it."
You can talk about how, like, the fact that there's an ad that plays every few seconds after the ad
there's like 50
finishes.
mid-rolls playing.
Because did you notice that with like 5-minute videos, there's like 2 ads that play?
You know what? I'll have like a bunch of mid ads going. "If you want to drive Honda, you better be ready to drive big and bold." Because those are always the fucking ads I get. I'm trying to watch like a 3-minute video, and it's like a big Toyota ad of some guy driving up through hills.
Yeah, and then you watch a 5-minute video, and then as the video starts, another ad comes up right in the middle of it. It's fucking ridiculous, dude.
There's no balance. Either there's no ads or just all ads. There's no one ad. Can we get one ad?
Oh,
The
like
strange
pop-up
part
ads and
is,
shit, too.
I haven't seen any ads in a long time because of this recent adpocalypse, as people have coined, which is really weird. Like, going on plenty of videos and never seeing an ad, just like kind of partial ads popping up, but not seeing like full-on annoying
YouTube Red
ads.
is the fucking worst idea of all time. The idea of YouTube Red is like, for advertisers, I mean. Also, just to own it. Like, yeah, you don't have ads, but so what? Most people have ad block anyways. It's not that big of an incentive. But also,
I feel like YouTube Red is going to be that everyone's in a gray area right now where when you upload a video, it's immediately on like demonetization. Like, you're in the category for demonetization, and you have to go through some bullshit just to like get it. That's everyone's new video is just. Oh, I haven't seen a new video come out that hasn't been demonetized. I haven't heard anyone say anything else.
yeah,
And what's going to happen is they're going to give people an ultimatum where, oh, join YouTube Red, and you'll never have to worry about ads again. There'll be no ad problem. Your videos will be on a special list where you won't be demonetized, and then they'll just flip a special switch that no longer puts you in the demonetization section because you joined YouTube Red, and then you can unsubscribe from YouTube
Also,
Red.
YouTube Red, there's like the only good show I've seen on YouTube Red is the fucking Vsauce show. That's it. The fucking Minefield. I haven't
good
seen
game.
all of them in fairness. What's
Yeah,
that?
I agree. Good game, yeah.
I was talking about Vsauce's thing.
Vsauce. Oh, Vsauce.
I haven't seen Good Game.
What about the game theory one? It's just a theory.
Is that the
Isn't
one?
that
Is that
good?
the one where he cuts to that guy like recording him like pulling shit out of his toilet and dissecting it, going, "Oh my god, look at this beautiful thing! Look at this beauty! Oh, this one's amazing." He's just dissecting his shit for like 30 minutes every episode.
Wait, what are you talking about?
The guy who does film theory, game theory.
The only one people watch on that fucking thing is Good Game. Like, you could say what you want about the show, but that's the only people who are fucking coming in to sign up for YouTube Red. There isn't something worth a damn. Like, maybe Minefield and maybe like Vsauce channel, but there's like 30
Minefield
others.
was the only one that I saw that I enjoyed. I watched like 4 or 5, and I was like, Jesus Christ! I mean, no, I didn't
It's
watch all of
fucking
them.
Scary Pootie Pie all over again. Like, that's it. It's like the ones that are top are always going to be top. You have 40 shows that nobody watches, and then 3 ones that people kind of watch, and it's like, when's YouTube gonna fucking learn that their system is flawed and everything they make is awful?
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, most people use ad block anyway. So the concept of there's no incentive. What's the incentive as a buyer? Okay, you get to buy, you pay $15 a month or $10 a month, and you get no ads on YouTube. So what? Most people use ad block anyways. But also, you get some shows that like there's like 3 you just. I'm not advocating torrenting, but I'm saying most people are just going to torrent that anyways if they really want to watch it. If they, the only people you're really going to get are people who just have extra money and they want to support creators, but that's such a small audience.
Dude, YouTube Red it's going to be the mainstay. What's gonna happen is like a few years from now, everyone, or not even a few years from now, it's happening now where people are just uploading their videos in limbo that are being demonetized, and the only way to get out of that demonetization is to fucking go into YouTube Red to get on a special list that lets you no longer be demonetized immediately. They're clearly like playing. They're clearly in control, and content creators are no longer like at the helm of the platform. YouTube wants to make sure that every content comes out goes directly through them, or it's not coming out. And this isn't because of the PewDiePie debacle or any of this stupid shit. No, this has been happening back with like the Nazi stuff. Like this isn't a new a new discovery. This is something that like they've been hoping to
YouTube is
implement.
fundamentally flawed. Look, you're never gonna get rid of. I mean, it's kind of smart what they did by demonetizing everybody. Basically, what they did is they demonetized
It's smart,
every
but
video.
it's also like people aren't dumb.
I get what they did. Basically, here's YouTube's biggest problem. If you have a site where anybody can upload, you are never going to be able to review every single video, which is why they decided to review every single video. They literally demonetized everybody, so the only people who would actually apply to repeal it would get through. So they basically weeded out a lot of the people that were just sitting around or were dead or quit YouTube or whatever. So they're basically
that's the complete that's the complete opposite of what Facebook's doing. They have the opposite, I guess, policy to that, where everything is allowed. And you have to specifically go out and report it and just try to get that.
Dude, they're gonna be in this fucking like window of like the same repetitive shit forever unless they do something or unless something happens. Something comes out and knocks their fucking platform out from underneath them.
Yeah. So how is Facebook getting away with it, but not YouTube?
Well, Facebook is perpetually a scam, so
also they
never
They
change.
have some problem with advertisers. People have been fucking like murdered and commit suicide on live stream on Facebook. They're gonna have a lot of issues with that shit, dude.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true.
I've seen so many videos where it's like, oh, guy fucking blows his brains out or stabs his wife in the neck on Facebook live stream. That one
Didn't that
black guy who got
Facebook
killed
live
a couple
stream?
years ago. I'm sorry,
Like
a
that
couple
one
months ago.
autistic dude who was kidnapped by black people.
Yeah,
who
he
were, like,
was
fuck
Facebook
Trump.
live stream. Him, dude, the fuck. You remember the guy who walked up to the black dude who killed the old guy live stream?
Oh
on
yeah,
Facebook?
yeah.
That guy did it on Facebook too. So they have a lot of problems with that kind of shit. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna write the script in this, by the way.
This is the pitch. Tell me what you guys think. Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
The fourth Powerpuff Girls. Did they pull a Brian and then like remove the character
Yeah, did
2
they kill her
episodes
off?
later?
Oh, I'm sorry. Do the opposite, I guess. Did they undo it like the day after?
Well, they essentially did kill her off. I think
Wasn't that
they
a
did.
special? Like that was a movie, right?
Can anyone confirm? I don't like watch it,
Anybody
but I
who
know they
watches
like
that-
did a non-specific brown character with fucking blue hair, and everybody was like, "Your show sucks." Even
You
with
hear her
your
voice?
your fucking catering, it's not gonna change. Your show's still awful. Yeah, she left. Okay. She went to Saturn. Oh, that makes sense.
It was just the
She
same
should have gone to
episode, right?
Venus. Actually, how does the old saying go? Boys are for Jupiter to get more stupider. What's the girl one?
Girls go to Mars to get nice cars.
Oh, that sucks. Why do kids say that stupid shit?
I don't know. Is that it?
I think you're right. I think that's the one I heard at least.
Wait.
Isn't it
Boys go to Jupiter to
Mars
get more
nice
stupider.
cars?
Girls go to
Such a
Mars to
shitty-
get nice
Mars.
cars.
I heard Mars. See, someone said Mars candy bars. This doesn't make sense.
To buy candy bars. What?
Well, hold on,
You're-
Corey. In fairness,
Okay, well,
why are
alright, you go to
defending cars,
Jupiter
Corey?
and you,
Cars
you
and
don't
candy
waste
bars
money.
both don't make
You go to
sense
Mars
equally.
and you have to buy candy bars. That's
Why would girls want to get candy bars? It's not a girl thing to get candy. It's not a not girl thing. Girls eat candy bars, but it's not a specific
dude.
girl thing.
Who the hell started that? Who was the guy that said it? Wasn't an old man that told his kids to spread it around
He said,
school?
"Please, children, I give you this poem. Please spread it around to your classmates." Dude, it's like the Stussy S thing. It's like the S thing. Remember the
The S chain.
It's like this fucking thing that everybody knew how to draw, but literally nobody knows where it came from. This fucking
It's like a collective conscious. thing.
somebody has to know the original saying. I don't feel like I'm saying it right. I know it's boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider.
That's definitely
Girls.
what I remember because I remember getting mad. I was like, "You fucking!" I remember I punched a girl over that. It's not true. That's a made-up myth. That's a lie. Don't spread that around. I'm talking about
I
this thing,
was
by
just
the way.
throwing out the truth. Girls go to Pluto, they just freeze to death.
Girls go to Pluto to fucking
They would
to eat their
freeze on
Pluto.
like entering the surface.
Exterior.
Girls go to Stupider to get Jupiter. Boys go to Mars to buy freaking cars.
Whatever. So guys, I'm gonna do something really unusual here. I'm just gonna write the actual script in Flash.
He's always fucking streaming. He plays games 90% of the time.
Me?
No, DSP.
Oh, dude, I was in a DSP stream a while ago, and I kept telling him to eat an egg, and he just left. I wanted to see him eat a hard-boiled egg on stream.
Wait, you were just like antagonizing his stream chat? Did you get banned?
Antagonizing. I just wanted to see the man eat a hard-boiled egg on stream. Why is that so much too much to ask for?
Did you get banned though?
No, I don't think he even saw my thing. I wasn't bullying the guy. I just legitimately wanted to see him eat a hard-boiled egg.
Sounds like something an Italian American would say in New York. Hey, eat an egg.
Eat a fucking egg.
Yeah.
What?
Exactly. He's losing his house.
He's losing his house because he wrote his house down as like a
Did
business
you
expense.
see his art tour, Corey? Where he walks through his lonely halls, and he describes all of the video game paintings on his walls.
No, I didn't.
It's like a horror film. You should watch it. I'll link it to you after this.
Did you see that Onision is getting like fucked by the IRS because he put his house and his car and everything on like he paid it off? What do you call a thing when you like he like wrote it off on his
He made like the tax deductible. You're saying?
Yeah, for his house and his car, for his business.
His house, you can't do the whole house, but I know for a fact you can do like a bedroom. You can't do your whole fucking house though. If you
Well, he basically owes like $150,000 in debt, and he's like making all these like weird sociopathic manipulative videos to try and get people to pay money. But since you have to pay 49 cents to watch a single video on his channel, nobody watches him anymore. So he's slowly like cannibalizing himself. It's the funniest fucking thing. I watched a video that this David Davidson guy posted. He's a guy who does DSP things. I don't usually like how he edits stuff because he does these like repetitive noises all the time, but he does make good edits for what it's worth. Just look up Davidson. Onision tries manipulating his audience.
For your hypothetical situation, let's say you're a loving father, you've got two beautiful kids.
What do you mean, what the fuck? That he deserves it. He's a scumbag.
Controversy.
Onision?
Yeah, he's a cunt. This is what he deserves.
If you don't pay
he had
the
it coming
IRS
from
money,
the sense.
If you don't pay the IRS money, you get in trouble. That's the law. Sorry.
Yeah, he tries to like pass it off.
You can't write off your whole house as a studio. That's really what he's trying to do.
That's a pretty well thing, dude. When I was like 18, I knew you couldn't do that. I remember asking,
you can't.
You can't do
Also, he spends like. I don't know. I am assuming he probably spends like $2,000 a day on useless shit. Like he probably has a hair salon or place that he goes to where he gets makeup to cover up his fucking like acne scars or whatever the fuck, and it rakes out the ass. Like to owe $150,000. Are you fucking serious?
Corey, would you let Onision babysit your kids if you had some?
No. He would probably like
DSP?
Suffocate them for like tip money.
What about DSP?
DSP? No, I wouldn't trust him with a fucking.
You had to pick one.
My groceries.
Pick one of them. I know you'd pick Onision. You got a soft spot for him.
I didn't even say anything. I'm eating chicken. What did you say?
I could tell. You would pick Onision rather than DSP.
Sorry, I'm just doing my best DSP impression. What?
One of my favorite things is when you saw the whole sandwich debacle right before he broke up. His girlfriend broke up with him.
Yes.
There's a moment in that stream where somebody's talking about it, and he goes, the way he says "devour" is the funniest thing to me. He goes, "They're saying I devoured the sandwich. They're saying I devoured it."
Did you see the little animation to go along with him talking?
No.
Somebody did this little like stickish animation of DSP and his girlfriend and the trip to the hospital. Someone animated the entire story. It's fucking hilarious.
Is it like a 45-minute story?
Yeah, so it's long, but it's funny. I don't know where it is. Sorry, I couldn't link you.
So, like I said, I'm just writing the script for this cartoon. I don't do this in Flash ever, but I think it's no.
Dude, I can't even read it. It's a little blurry.
What, on the stream?
Do you use OBS?
I'm using XSplit, actually.
Oh, that's why. Have you ever tried using OBS?
I did. I used OBS originally, but I just thought XSplit was so much better for like layout stuff. Like that stupid little background that I have behind that flash window. You can't do that kind of
Yeah.
shit in OBS. At least you couldn't do it when I was using it.
You got. Oh, the LED opinion on Medicare's, this is the guy with the glasses series. It's great. I like everything he does. I think he's a funny person.
Well, his videos are great, dude.
Yeah.
Also, just really quick, Dylan donated $1 and said, Filmwave runs a channel now called Wrestling News Now. Oh, wait, they're not dead? Like, their channel... I'm actually very thankful you showed me that because I was so bummed out. They stopped uploading like a year ago.
Does Christian actually have a girlfriend now? Or it's not just like
No,
a joke?
dude, no. Okay, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not making a confident, like, statement, but I do know that somebody was telling me, it was Adam or somebody was telling me, or Tom, or somebody was telling me that if you look back at that chick's Facebook, she was like commenting on Chris's like taint picture, his infected taint. She was like, "Oh my God, looks great." So
It's a it's
It's
a
a troll.
troll.
It's a
It's
fucking
gotta
troll.
be.
Yeah,
it's not a
I mean,
troll
that's what I
because-
mean. Like, I was going to go on and be like, because that's not possible. Like, people have too much research on him. He is one of the most documented people on the internet. You can't just be a new thing in his life. You got, like, you know, you got
Corey.
trackers on you at that point. What's
Corey,
up?
Christine Chandler comes out of her little house, and she's
Wait.
doing a press release. And
Hold
you're
on,
a
hold on,
reporter.
hold on, hold
What
on.
do you
I-
ask?
Hold
her?
on, hold on. I need to turn you up. You're too quiet.
Oh,
Zach's way louder than you. You're really quiet.
is anybody else hearing that in the stream? That I'm.
Am I really quiet or
Now
Yeah,
you're loud.
is it just
Okay.
Corey?
Say it.
I was saying, so Christine Chandler's doing a press release. You're a little reporter. What do you ask her? She's talking about how she's got a girlfriend. Do you have any comments?
It's kind that you gave her the proper pronouns that she associates with. You're
Well,
just thinking now
of course.
for gender.
Of
Very
course.
progressive of you. What? What
Apparently
did you say? Sorry, can you read the question again? The proper pronouns. Thank you.
Christine Chandler comes out. She's doing a press release. She's talking
Okay.
about her beautiful girlfriend. She's happy. You know, it's rainbows and lollipops all around. What do you say to her? Do you have any comments? Do you have any
No.
questions?
No. Why would I care?
Okay. And what if she touched you?
I'd be like, no touchy, and I would leave. That's about the
You said it
extent.
just like Adam Sandler. No touchy, no touchy.
No, it's not Adam Sandler. It's David Spade. No touchy.
Oh, that's
No
right.
touch.
You're right. That's from
Emperor's New Groove.
Emperor's New Groove. You're right.
I'm surprised. I thought you would have jumped on that.
I'm not
Which
gonna
was
jump
so
on that.
And the
What?
fact of the matter is, the reason Hellbenders didn't get picked up is because Zach writes his scripts in Flash.
Golem Spirit. What do you want to know about Nightmare Cops? Golem Spirit.
So that's not a good line of dialogue. It will not be the final dialogue, but that's the basic.
Sir, someone's here to see you. They said they have a complaint. Oh, I mean, that's a good, like, it's just what it is.
Yeah, that just gets the point across. We'll change that. So,
Yeah, Nightmare Cops will have gay characters, but it's not for agenda points. It's just literally because it tells the story. Tell us about how the idea came about, maybe some inspirations. I didn't make it. I came into the project 4 or 5 years after it was in development. So I don't really have much I could say. I don't want to hijack Zach's stream and talk about my game.
Zach, people
No,
are commenting on how
talk
slow
away.
you're typing.
Wait, sorry, what?
People are saying you're typing pretty slow there.
I'm trying to think. Sorry, I'm trying to listen to what you guys are saying, and I know you guys will also look at the chat.
Dude, it's so hard to fucking type and talk and
Yeah, I
also
know.
do like
You
stream.
cut to
Oh my god,
shot.
it's like super multitasking. Sergeant Hoggins, I would like a playable demo just so people, because I think demos are good all around. So I wouldn't void out the idea of a possible demo, but right now we don't really have a demo that we have ready for anything. So Tom wanted to stream, but he doesn't know if it's really that interesting to watch him code. Will Nightmare Cops have any agender or polysexual characters? I don't know what this is because I'm dumb when it comes to this stuff, but no, I don't think there will be polysexual characters. I have heard of Spaz Kid.
Zach,
the
what
Switch-
fucking keyboard do you use? Is it mechanical? No, sorry, the microphone's just really close, so I'll bring it up a little bit.
Do you use a keyboard that has like a loud clicker? Because Lexi uses a keyboard that
You
sounds
talking
like
about
an
the
old
mechanical
type.
keyboards with the? I actually had a mechanical keyboard a couple months ago. I bought it a couple months ago, and then like literally a week ago, it just stopped working completely. So I had to go back to a shittier keyboard. But it sucks because those things are fucking expensive. I just happened to get a fluke mechanical keyboard, but the whole point of them is they're supposed to last you for like fucking 5 years or something.
Yeah, I got a
Minute-
pretty simple.
You could like
keyboard.
you could pop the keys off and like clean them off and stuff. That's the whole idea of them.
Is that the only difference? It just lasts longer?
Last longer. There's a lot of benefits I've heard for mechanical keyboards.
What's my favorite smell? Grilled steak.
That has a good smell. And just a
That's-
barbecue in
that's-
general.
Yeah, barbecue. Barbecue, yeah. Just charcoal. I love the smell. I love the smell of just that. Or butts, you know.
The smell of an ass on a grill.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
so
smell
we
of
cut,
an ass
he
on a-
looks at a screech and begins hissing. The character. Um.
Technic, I'm the exact same as you. Like 100%. I have an old ass Dell keyboard that probably has like fucking dirt incrustation. I've had to clean out this thing like 3 or 4 times. Yeah. Disgusting.
There's a coral reef.
Keyboards are so gross. You gotta clean this shit like fucking every few months. It's nasty.
Don't you love Flash? Look at this. Isn't this great? When I click away, there's nothing. When I click it, there's a whole script in here. Isn't that funny?
Oh yeah, my girlfriend likes the smell of gasoline.
You were
I think
saying
it's
holy
alright.
shit. You were
Yes,
saying holy
you
shit,
have to
yeah,
kind of like the smell of gasoline if you're gonna pump gas into your fucking car.
Or you got echo apparently.
Oh,
I don't know if that's on your side or if that's Zach's.
That shouldn't be on my.
well, I'm not streaming.
Echo.
Is
Is it just-
is Ollie streaming?
Why
Is
have-
Ollie?
Do I have an echo or is it just both of us? Shit. So I think it might be you. That's the problem.
Let me hear. Oh my god. It is Zach and me, Zach. What'd you do?
Did I do something? What the fuck happened?
Zach.
Both of you.
Alright,
What
don't
the
flick,
fuck?
boy.
And my volume is muted. You shouldn't be hearing. What the fuck?
You like this? Listen, people have to like the smell of gasoline because they put gas in their fucking car. It becomes a smell that everybody's
They
used to.
both have an echo. What the
Oh,
fuck?
it's gone. It's gone now. It's gone.
Let's go.
No, that's disgusting. Because you grow out of that pretty quickly. You talked about it. No.
You tell me Lexi fucking huffs gasoline?
Yeah. Zach, are you gonna be streaming more often?
Yes, I'd like to. You know, guys, instead of writing a script like that, I'm just gonna fucking do this. I'm just gonna write the dialogue on the actual panels. So, fuck all this.
Once Nightmare Cops is out, I'm still gonna be working on Nightmare Cops. Oh, I still have it. Is it my mic? I don't know how to change a setting, but
Corey still has the echo. I don't. Do either of you guys have the stream open at your end, maybe? Like with the volume playing?
No, I have it muted. Hold on, let me check something. Yeah, I mean, my microphone is here. I'll turn it down a little bit, but Zach, I think this is something on your end. That's the problem with XSplit.
Yeah, I'll take a look at the fucking.
Excuse me.
Are you actually gonna make this? No, this is a real cartoon I'm gonna make. I want to make it really quickly as possible. It's all fine to me.
Before Minions deals.
Oh, he said no. It's like an open air echo. Are you in a warehouse? I think he's saying it just sounds echoey, not you can hear your own voice.
No, I don't think so, dude. I got a new mic recently for like $60, and I've restreamed with it, so there's no way. Because when I first came in here, it wasn't echoey. Like I heard how it sounded on the stream.
When I'm listening to Corey now, like it's fine. It doesn't sound.
It's
echoey at
fixed.
all.
It's fixed. It's fixed. So whatever you did, you fixed it. What'd you do?
Now this guy, I don't know what the fuck he's gonna say because I don't really know his. I need to figure out his design first. He should say. So right now he'll say all allowed. I
Is
don't
he
know.
gonna have Parkinson's? Like, is he gonna shake?
He's
Is that
either gonna be
violently?
like a weird like sloth monster, like a big bubbly, like just drooling like a fucking like a retard. Can you say retard? You can't say retard anymore, right?
No, you can say. Who cares?
I say retard,
Retard?
pretty casually. I should not say it so much.
It's about context.
It doesn't matter. Retard.
I don't mean this guy's
retard's-
Down syndrome. I mean this guy is just a big.
Oh, so he's
Actually,
not
that was
just,
that was just a push of Down syndrome. That's a bad example. This guy's basically like Patrick Star, just a big like pinhead, like fat, just like creepy, like covered in fucking like goo and either that or I'm gonna do a couple designs. But yeah, that's basically this guy's thing.
Don't, instead of retard, say Downey. 'Cause
Oh,
it's
look at
like
Corey, look at this. This
Corey.
could be his design too.
a retarded Downey fuck.
Corey,
Oh, this guy's a retard. Oh, I mean, yeah.
the CEO basically
Okay, I
is
see.
the retard.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Just call him a thumb. He's a fucking
Hey, shut up, you
thumb.
retard.
It just going.
That's what
breathing
I call
heavily.
edgy.
Perfect.
You know what's funny? I stopped saying the word retard for many years, and then when people started going, retard's the most offensive, I don't know why, but it got its impact back. Because it lost its meaning for a long
Word.
time. And then I realized when you say retard, people go, whoa. Because they get what you mean. But I should say it
Retard-
less. I should say it less.
Yeah, I say retard. It's just like
I stopped saying it for like 5, maybe 6 years. I was like, it's just not fun anymore. The word isn't
I mean, you
fun.
don't say it all the time, but if you're just saying it,
It's like the word faggot.
it's-
I haven't said faggot, like, in conversation in, like, maybe, like years. Years, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, there's better words, but how else are you gonna explain someone with Down syndrome? You could say dismantle.
You just say they have Down syndrome. Why do you? No, Corey. The rule is you can't call somebody with Down syndrome a retard. That's the rule. That's the one
Just say
time you
they-
can't say
Just
that.
say they're dismantled. Change the
No,
rules
say they
up.
have. Say
Where are
they
you getting
have.
that from?
Yeah, what? Yeah, what is that? Where did you read that? Where fucking book did you open to get that from? Some guy said hole should be more popular. Yes, I've been saying calling someone a hole is a great insult. Shut up, you fucking hole. It's a great. You're like, whoa. That's all I'm good for.
Anything really vague is always good.
Hey, you fucking hole, you dumb hole. It's like, Jesus, what the fuck did I do to you?
Simple. When I called people retarded in school, I called them LD. which
You do
means
every time you
learning
say that, I think of
disability.
Larry David though, because they call him LD in the show.
I didn't know Larry David at the time, so that wouldn't have been
No,
something.
I know it's not
considered.
based off. I'm just saying every time I try to appreciate that word, it's the meaning's lost.
You appreciate the word. You just
can't appreciate
Larry
the big
David
word
comes to
LD,
your
yeah.
mind. It doesn't really work as an insult anymore. It was more of an. It was more of my own personal insult in grade school.
So when the door opens, he's gonna go. He's probably going. And he's gonna go. Sorry, I didn't know.
But is he gonna speak English directly after
No,
that?
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Oh, you mean right afterwards? Yeah, right afterwards he speaks English fine. Actually, I'm gonna leave that there. That's funny. There's just a comma floating. Let's leave that there. So you guys are watching and figure this out. I'm really curious to see what this looks like. I think by the end of it. I'm more like sorry, I didn't know. Sorry, I didn't know.
And Bob Gott said LD stands for learning disability. or Lucid Diamond Eyes.
Geez, Zach, where does this take place? I wanted to have a joke here when it shows the establishing shot.
It's the
Um,
YouTube mansion.
Yeah, I wanted to have a joke that said somewhere in L.A. when it shows this, with the crow picking the guy's eye out with
Oh yeah,
fucking fire
Zach,
in the
have you
background.
talked to John?
What's that?
You talked to John at all?
I talked to him a little bit recently. He's just like busy doing shit. He's like, I know he's like rebranding his whole
Dude, I
channel.
know he's super busy. I'm glad he posted something recently, and people have kind of
I am
just
too.
jokingly made jabs at him.
I think the
being
guy
awesome,
just
but
wants to.
his videos,
He's always super. He always wants to do something new. You know what I mean? If he does the same thing for too long, it drives him nuts.
Well, I'm actually glad that he kind of dropped games and is just kind of doing what Nostalgia Critic does and just reviews.
He's literally just doing what he wants to do. Like,
That's what he should do. If he wants to review a game, he could review a game. But if he wants to review shit, I don't think anybody cares. It's just the John.
Yeah, no, it's like, dude,
the,
if you can only watch a guy talk about the weird bootleg games so many times before it's like, okay.
yeah. I mean, there's only so many shitty games.
His Vanilla Ice video is great. Yeah, just because he's doing what he wants to, he's just making fun of stuff he finds funny. So it's like a weird long shot. I don't know, but the windows might not even be back here. Maybe they will. I'm torn between whether I want this to be like just a gigantic dark room, basically, which is funny in its own way. That would just come off as lazy, though. It's the problem. If it's just like literally a
Why?
gigantic dark room with nothing inside of it, that's funnier to me. But it might just not. The joke might not land. It might just be like, oh, you just didn't want to draw anything. So I'm probably gonna be.
I think I overthink it. Just make it. If it's fun, just do it. No one's gonna be like, oh.
Are you gonna have Def Jalango do the
Oh,
thing?
Jeff Delgado? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, for sure.
Also, did you see that bullshit going on fucking Twitter over what he said?
No, what happened?
Do you know about the fucking new like Magic School Bus and Scooby Doo cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you remember the whole thing where you're talking about the blacklist stuff, where if you say anything bad, you're gonna be on the blacklist. Well, I saw a bunch of posts today talking about that, and it's like really, it's like who fucking cares?
Was
The
it
shows look
was
like
it directed at him?
No, it was directed at him saying stuff, and it's like he wasn't talking about the artist.
Wait,
He was
who the
talking
fuck
about
was?
the
Wait,
fucking-
were people really tweeting at him? Are you serious?
Go look at that tweet again and look at what people are saying.
What the fuck?
Basically,
It's such
I
a
saw-
harmless tweet.
I'll send it to you later. It's stupid because like, he's not mad at the artists who are forced to slave over this fucking like cookie cutter Indian cartoon style animations. Like he's mad that that's what it is. It's just these lazy, uninspired things milking old nostalgia. And they don't understand that. They're just like, oh, you're just bad mouthing all these people. It's like, no, okay. Nobody went to the fucking animators behind Emoji Movie and insulted their craft. They insulted the Emoji Movie. The existence of it is what was insulted. Just like people are insulting this fucking terribly animated cartoon because they purposely chose this budgeted garbage. Did you see that? It pissed me off. I saw
I'm
that
looking at it
today.
right now. These responses are ridiculous. He's saying the
It's
style is
totally
fucking ugly.
ridiculous.
Dude.
He's talking about and it is uninspired. It's ugly, cheap, budgeted garbage.
Have we really
I
gotten
don't
to a
care.
point? Have we really gotten to a point where we can't criticize something without, like, dude? The show looks fucking ugly. You're not saying the artists
It
who worked
looks
on it are untalented. You're not saying they
hideous.
did. You're not.
It's
You're not
lazy
saying.
compared to-
Look, first of
yeah.
all, you're not saying nobody's who worked on it's not talented. You're not saying nobody who worked on that didn't work hard. You're saying the final product is fucking ugly.
Yeah, and
That-
even if
that's
he
probably-
didn't say it,
That's
even
probably
if he didn't say
just
it,
due to budget. That's probably just due to bad network direction. Fine, but when he's
Exactly.
criticizing the final product, not the fucking hard work that went into it. That's a completely valid criticism.
dude, that
What a
should piss me
ridiculous
off
thing to
because
get mad
it's
about.
like
That is so fucking stupid.
if he's not the one who's saying it, then 98% of the people who see the Magic School Bus are, okay? There's not this uproar of people like, I'm so excited for Magic School Bus. They're like, ugh, the 80s one looked better. This looks like dog shit. That's like all the comments. When 98% of your comments are that, then maybe you should take notice, budgetarian people of the fucking wherever is animating things. Like, it's, like, ridiculous. I don't know. Like, I'm not a part of the industry. I'll never be a part of the industry, okay? I did Sleepy Cabin, and I draw porn. I have no chance in being a part of the industry. So, I don't give...
I love these fucking creeps who go, by the way, just so you know, if you make fun of this show, there's, don't be surprised when you don't get a job. Are you threatening to blacklist somebody because they don't like the design of the show, you fucking sociopath?
Exactly.
Good lord, these people jerk themselves off so much.
Oh, it pissed me off. I
They
thought
get
you
a
saw
high
that.
because they're not what telling someone not to hire you because you criticized like the art direction of one show. Come on, give me a fucking break, dude.
But
Good
yeah, dude.
lord.
I thought you saw that, and that's why I was like, the Jeff Dangelo, I don't
No,
know
I
his
didn't.
name.
That's super fucking frustrating. The guy's a super talented artist, and
Yeah,
you're
he's
not
incredibly
you're gonna threaten
talented.
to
He's
blacklist.
not gonna be he's not gonna be in the business
Oh,
because
that's
he
nuts.
insulted
You're
this
gonna,
fucking
you're gonna
Indian looking
passive aggressively
cartoon.
threaten to blacklist somebody because they dare criticize the fucking show that's somebody you know worked on. I'm sorry, but he didn't say everybody worked on the show is lazy. He didn't say nobody worked on it. He said the final product's fucking ugly.
Yeah, you're saying
Dude,
the artists on the fucking
By the
Twitter
way,
talented
by the way,
people.
why are they getting so personally offended? They have one character designer, and then the rest of the people just follow those character designs. So they're not really your characters. Why are you getting so up in arms about that?
And by the way,
character
every
design.
fucking artist who's doing this shit are the same people that laughed at the Willy Wonka movie a couple months ago. Fuck off, you hypocrites. It's funny. It's sometimes you can criticize a final product for Christ's sake.
It's like,
Sometimes
yeah,
the
you can
final-
walk.
These are the same people that look at fucking Family Guy, and go look at this ugly show. I'm the same kind of guy too. But then don't fucking criticizing a final product is different than criticizing everybody who worked on it. You hypocrites. You insane hypocrites. I can't stand these control freaks who get fucking highs off of threatening to blacklist somebody vaguely, passive aggressively, because somebody criticized a show that their friend worked on. Grow
I
the
know what
fuck
they're-
up, dude. Jesus Christ.
I'm the same way.
God
when I see that
almighty, that
shit,
is
that's
frustrating.
what I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to become like a fucking like
No, I'm
heated
sorry,
argument.
that just
or, like,
pisses because I see
that
this shit
pisses me
so
off. I
often.
thought you talked to him about that. That's why I wanted to bring it up because it was something in the back of my mind. And then when I was talking to you, I'm like, oh shit, Jeff, that guy, that thing happened today. Not
That's
Jeff,
so
who
fucking
I work
annoying.
with, but Jeff Dingalongo. Jeff Dingle Dangle, what's his
Yeah,
name?
that gives me I just want to say yuck. If you're an artist and you really are threatening to blacklist somebody over anything, unless they're like fucking like child molester or they cut up their grandmother, okay, blacklist over that. If you're passive aggressively threatening to blacklist somebody for criticizing your show, you are a bad person. That is what a bad person does.
Yeah.
That's what a
Well,
bad person does. You're not going to hire somebody talented because they didn't like somebody else's art direction. Are you immature? Are you
The
insane?
industry doesn't want to hear opinions.
Yeah, the
Not
Big
if you
Mouth
look-
show, the new Netflix show, the new Big Mouth show looks fucking disgusting. I'm sure there were a lot of great artists on that and good animators. It doesn't mean the show isn't fucking disgusting.
Well, yeah. Well, it's like the Powerpuff Girls, right? Like, there's tons of really talented artists and storyboard people who work behind the scenes, and they have to give it to these like really lazy, uninspired, budgetary decisions that ruin the show. And people are gonna say it looks like shit. I'm sure everybody behind the scenes didn't make it look like shit, but the final product looks like shit. It's like that's.
I'm sorry, that
that's what
is
people.
so. I had no idea. That is so frustrating to me that somebody that just criticizing the look of a show is now considered basically like shooting across the fucking bow. Like just.
Oh yeah, if you do art and you
That's
say
an
anything
act
bad
of war.
about
That's
it,
an act of war if you're an artist and you say, "Oh, I don't really like the art direction of this show."
I feel like it's not worth it to get too up in arms about it because those type of people
No,
will
it's
not
just
make it
it's
real
just
world.
frustrating, man. Again, I wouldn't mind if these weren't the same people who like to laugh at shitty movies like the rest of us. Everybody likes to laugh at a shitty movie or an ugly show. It's fun. It's fun to laugh at weird and bad and strange stuff. So don't get mad when somebody criticizes. When you encourage that and inflame that, when you're like, oh, look at this shitty animated show from India, isn't that funny? Oh, look at this weird arm animation, isn't that funny? And then you get mad when somebody else does that to somebody that you know for a show that they worked on. Let me somebody you know, a show that they worked on. Grow up, man.
Those people can't get in relationships if they're that sensitive about things. There's
If you're
no way
that
they can be.
thin-skinned.
I've seen the Scooby Doo show. The writing is abysmal. So if you're saying like don't judge a book by its cover, well, the cover is
Dude,
ugly and the show's writing
some of
is
them,
bad,
I'm
so-
sure a lot of people who work on the Powerpuff Girls are really fucking talented. It doesn't mean the final product is good. When you criticize the final product, you're not criticizing every individual. You're saying, as a whole, not all the cogs work together. Not every piece worked together. The final product isn't what it should have been. You're not saying that every artist who didn't work on it was a shitty artist or something.
No, I know what you're saying. It was pissing me off because I kept seeing it on my feed, and I'm like, who are these people who are getting up in arms over like?
Just be like, hey, you guys screwed up. Here's why. Try better next time. Fix it next time. Instead of just like putting a blindfold on and saying nothing's wrong. Just this is right. Everything's all good. This horse shit is being force fed into our mouths. It's all good.
Just look up Jeff Delango. I'll never get his name
Delgado,
right.
Jeff Delgado.
Yeah, just look up Jeff Delgado. You'll find it.
Ah, that is such a headache.
Oh, Quimbob keeps trying to post the link. I was
Oh.
wondering why shit kept
Yeah,
getting
I don't
deleted.
think it's allowed. Sorry about that, man. Just tweet it at me. Just tweet it at me, and I'll open it. By the way, just really quick, we're gonna read up some donations here. Blank donated $15. Thank you very much. And he said, Zach, here's some money if you want to buy one whole egg. Also, it's no thanks to you that all my friends and family are singing the fucking Hamoud Habibi song. Yes, Hamoud Hamoud. That's gonna go viral again, man. I'm gonna make it go viral again.
I agree. The DuckTales does look really good, and it's appealing, and the writing isn't bad, so that's a good show. What a novel concept. When there's good writing and it actually looks good, it usually kind of goes together. I actually got like weird Gravity Falls vibes from that show. Maybe it's just because a lot of the voices kind of remind me of it. Like the little duck girl reminds me of the one with braces.
I got Gravity Falls vibes from Hamoud.
You're just a troll. You're like sitting here, just trolling. Totally forgot about that video.
DuckTales does have an amazing opening animation.
Jeff is a very talented artist. And if you know anybody, or if anybody fucking would threaten to blacklist the guy for saying that the Magic School Bus is not an attractive looking show, you're a piece of shit. You really are.
It's not. It looks like Wheels on the Bus Go Round and Round cartoons. Like,
Yeah,
go search Wheels on the Bus Go Round and Round. Look at the animation that appears. That's what it looks like. It looks like fucking Studio Animate, like fucking intern level animation quality. It's like, I'm sure, you can hire fucking Kate McKinnon and all these high quality like voice actors to come into your role, but if you're gonna get someone to animate that lazily, then expect to be criticized.
I do find it really interesting, though, like I said, not to be too redundant, I do find it really interesting, the same people who shit the bed over criticism of the Magic School Bus, because I saw a lot of people were defending the Magic School Bus designs, the same people who defended that fucking had a field day with the fucking Big Mouth show.
You think it's the Rose Tenant? Oh, of course, yeah.
They're like, oh, look at this ugly Big Mouth show, but
anybody
how
related to
dare
it.
you make fun of the Magic School Bus and how that looks?
You think it's
Okay.
because Magic School Bus
Fucking
is like
sociopaths, these freaks. That is a sociopathic thing to do. The threat, blacklisting somebody is the bottom of the barrel. It is the ultimate fucking 2-second power rush.
if you're waving your blacklist around, then you really. I always think when people wave their blacklist around, they're too far in, like they're too far in their head, like they're too full of themselves.
Here's the beauty. Here's the beauty of those people, though. If you blacklist everybody around you, eventually you're gonna fall into a crowd of people who think that's the appropriate way to deal with people. Guess what? You're next. Maybe not now. Maybe not a week from now. Maybe not a month from now. But you're gonna get blacklisted eventually, and you're gonna have no fucking real friends because you blacklisted everybody around you, or you've accused everybody of not thinking the right way or not saying the right thing.
Right, boy.
We're not talking about broad things. We're not talking, look, if someone's a racist, if someone's a genuine, like, piece of shit, or, like, just an asshole or a bad person to work with, all right, cut them out. Fair. But if someone just, like, yeah, I don't like how The Simpsons season 25 looked, and you're like, well, my cousin worked on the background, so better be careful what you say. Fucking man, are you a crazy person? What are you talking about?
Better hope, what's his name, works on the fucking Simpsons. Like, wrote it, created it. What's his fucking name? Zach, you know his name.
Matt Groening?
Yeah, he's like, I know someone who hung out with Matt Groening, so better be careful. You'd be like,
Better be careful.
be careful. I know an individual who
That's a
shined
note
Matt
for everybody
Groening
here. If
shoes.
you know anybody who, even if they're your friend and they're bragging about blacklisting somebody, they're a piece of shit. You're next.
Yeah,
Spoiler alert, spoiler alert.
you kind of have to approach everything like you don't have a job to begin with. Because if you just sit there and bend over whim, like, oh yes, master, I will not act out of line. I'm so sorry.
Oh, God.
Then you're never
Can't
gonna
do that
get
voice
anywhere.
anymore.
Why?
Because it's a
What
slang-
are you implying, Zach?
it's a
What kind of
slang-
color
I'm
would
not-
I
I'm
be
just, like,
implying?
you're right. It could just be a polite Southern man talking.
I could be doing my best Jar Jar Binks impression. You don't know.
Um,
Lisa, sorry, master. Don't hit me no more.
I actually want Jar Jar to come back into the Star Wars.
Jar Jar cannot return because he's hated like little Anakin. He can't make a return. Call the police.
can't get no fucking pussy. That's my new Weird Al parody.
He doesn't say that. He can say, "I can't get no top
Cheese and
shelf
crackers."
ramen," because all his lyrics are like really fucking like safe and friendly.
If anybody knows Weird Al, please write I can get no satisfaction, but instead, I
no.
can't get no fucking pussy.
If
Please
anyone
write that-
knows Weird Al's Yahoo email address, please.
That's Weird Al. That's Weird Al after.
Guys, pro tip: if you want to wait a woman's heart, go to a bar and say Yahoo, and she'll come immediately.
You're a piece of shit.
Do that right in her ear.
Or you should go in and be like, "Can you hear me now?" Good.
Can you hear that? Good.
Yahoo!
That
Yahoo
sucks.
doesn't exist anymore. It's just Tumblr and Yahoo.com.
It's just a money laundering.
YahooEmail.com.
company. It's a scheme.
Aunt Jemima, she makes good syrup.
What do you mean she makes good syrup? What are you fucking talking about, Corey?
Aunt
She's not a real
Jemima,
woman.
finger licking good syrup.
That is right. That's correct, actually.
Aunt Jemima, and then Uncle Ben makes delicious. What was it? Cream of wheat.
Uncle Ben makes beans or rice, right?
Yeah, he makes rice and cream of wheat.
You're making my
And then
tummy
Aunt
growl.
Jemima
Making me
makes some
hungry.
good old syrup for your pancakes.
Yahoo! I want to give Anonymous donates $2 and said, "Still down for voicing Brad and Dan too? Can recently email." Yes, absolutely, man. Send that email again. I've been very busy lately, and actually, no,
listen.
Corey, don't say anything if you know what it is.
No. Bat Monkey is dogging on OKKO. Listen, I can understand if you think the designs are simple, but I think it has a lot of charm.
Yeah,
and
I like
also
OKKO. It's good.
Plenty of porn potential, so I don't appreciate that. Compared to that, to like Big Mouth and like, there's no competition. OKKO. Oh, excuse me. Fuck. Has
A demon just came out of your body, Corey.
Someone just the demon just left Ollie's mouth, in Corey's mouth.
I think OKKO is good. It's better than like 300 reruns of Teen Titans Go. It's kind of nice that there's actually something. Did I apologize? I usually apologize. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to belch. Yeah. Oh shit, you gonna talk. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no problem. It's going to be kind of quiet.
Corey, did you see It yet?
You use my inside voice. No, I haven't.
So we know what this is. So he says, well, it's just it's a little hard. It's just a tad hard to use. It's just a little, just a tad
It
hard to
bothers
navigate.
me.
Yeah.
It bothers me because like it's riding the whole like Stranger Things vibe like kind of thing, and I know everything's kind of like taking the whole 80s approach, and I know why they're doing it, but I don't like how there's like the Hollywood jump scares are like added.
I actually thought it was a great movie, man. I think you really like it. The only Stranger Things thing that I think they like quote unquote took from was the like kids on bikes, but I'm actually glad they're doing like that kind of. Also, it makes sense because they're gonna do a part 2, and they needed the movie to be.
I
They
don't
needed
want- I
it to
don't
be
want
in the
any part
past.
2.
The echo is back.
It's not necessary.
The Echo's back.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought the new It was a great movie. I liked it a lot. I really
Yeah,
enjoyed
everybody
it.
likes it. I haven't seen it.
Corey, you should go see
I
it.
haven't watched any new movies recently. I wanted to see
Corey, the
Baby
last movie I
Driver.
saw with you in theaters was 9 Lives with Kevin Spacey. Do you remember that, Corey?
Kevin Spacey. What did we see?
The last movie I saw in theaters was the Cat movie, where Kevin Spacey turns into a cat.
That was a classic. 9 Lives. Yeah, Zach, are you going to go on the H3H3 podcast?
I'd go on. I'll dispel all the rumors and all the myths about me. Y'all have been spinning webs of lies. I'm gonna go there and dispute all of them.
Spinning webs of lies. I like that.
Yahoo.
Excuse me. Dude, I can't stop freaking burping. What can I say?
Zach, what was another one of the creepiest moments of your life? Oh, look, it's Spinal Palm. What's up, man? You guys mentioned it a while ago. Someone said in the stream, oh, fuck, it's moving too fast. Filmwave is back making videos. Yeah, no, dude, I love Filmwave. I've been a Filmwave fan for a long time. I'm glad they're making stuff. I'm glad they haven't passed on.
Who's Filmwave?
Filmwave, what? Is this a prank?
Oh,
It's not real.
those are like fat retards.
What the fuck did they do to deserve that, Corey? All they did was all they did was do a handbrake and you insult these guys verbally.
Zach, okay, their little like spiels of like being fooled by each other. Like you have to be retarded to believe
Corey,
half the
they're really
stuff they
being
say.
fooled. They're fucking, they're in shock. They're, Corey,
Zach, they're retards if they think people fall for
Corey,
their
if you
gags.
saw a dead body, you'd be in shock. You wouldn't know what to say. The same
Zach,
way that
trying
they're
to
in
use-
shock.
Trying to use my inside voice. What did you
Shock.
say?
They're in shock.
Their best video was when they said when they were talking about name calling and calling themselves fat. That was my favorite video.
Hey, Psychic Pebble, you ever fully ranted on the current state? Oh, what the fuck was that noise? Hey, Psychic Pebble, you ever rant on the current state of YouTube? That's what this cartoon is.
Ethan is the Howard Stern of the internet. I don't know about that one.
Ooh, controversy.
It's not controversy. Howard Stern's like a. Well, he might be now. So Howard Stern was a douchebag. Super lenient on one side. I'll say that.
I don't know, I just say feeble old man.
And now he's
Well,
just
that-
kind of like eats up anything. Listen, if we were doing Sleepy Cabin again, we would go full force. You wouldn't even fucking understand.
You wouldn't.
You wouldn't be able
hate
to
you.
comprehend.
Sayora says he knows for a fact he can't say everything he wanted in this short cartoon. He wants a full expose. He
What on
wants
this?
a full breakdown on YouTube.
There's no use, man. It's everyone said it. I just want to make fun of it at this point. Look, if you can make somebody laugh at something, then you can change their mind. If you know what I mean, like to be like, I'm going to expose this guy. That's not fun. But to make someone laugh at somebody in a light way, if it's a person, if it's in a hard way, if it's like a company.
What are you talking about?
He was saying, "Have you ever? Why don't you make a rant on YouTube, like a full rant?" First of all, I'm not a ranting guy. That's not really my thing.
Ranting, yeah, it's funny.
I've already said my 2 cents a million times on Twitter, on other videos, on streams and shit. YouTube is dead. Jump ship. Get a
Yeah, you
different
guys-
income. If you are relying on YouTube for your income, get the fuck off. Run.
Any video you upload is immediately going to be
You are
demonetized.
completely at the whim of this ever-changing, volatile thing. I've been saying this for years. Making money solely off YouTube is the single most dangerous thing you can do. Diversify your income. Fucking, if you're a filmmaker, if you do short films or whatever, just fucking pitch something to a studio. Do anything besides YouTube. Talk about the H3 drama. First of all, I don't even know what the drama is. Second of all, no, I'm not. What the fuck does my opinion got to do with anything? There's no point.
I already said my opinion. If you guys want to watch where I played Sonic Adventure 2 and talked about it, you can.
I don't even know what the controversy is. Honestly, I don't really.
It's a pretty N-word thing.
A lot of chaos, a lot of mayhem going on.
I'll be honest. I've completely like. The second I was like, wait a minute, and almost to a degree with politics, almost. It's not that I don't care anymore. I still read everything. I still pay attention to everything, but I don't. The reason. I'll tell you this much. When I stopped tweeting about politics and shit like that, and all this controversy, it's just you feel better. You never feel good when you do it. It's this impulsive,
Zach,
emotional.
I muted Trump and all these words that I
I
see
don't
all
blame
the
you,
time.
dude.
I don't see it ever. And
Anytime I've ever tweeted, so if you see me like make a political tweet and delete it, I'm not hiding. I agree with everything. I said what I said. Like I stand by it. It's not. First of all, look. Here's my deal. If you already agreed with me before I made the tweet, if you already agreed with what I was going to say, you still agree with me. If you disagree with me, you still disagree with me. I'm not changing minds of anybody.
there is no.
I'm
well,
not.
essentially-
There's nothing
yeah.
productive. And it's also 130. 130 whatever 160 characters, whatever the fuck it is. you don't have time for like nuance and tone. And it's just
No,
it's
I
just not
understand.
fun. You don't get
It's
anything out of it. You don't ever. Also, the big thing is you don't ever feel good afterwards if you do that. Usually you're like yuck. I feel the same if not worse. You don't feel better.
yeah,
It's like
the
okay, I
controversy.
tweeted about like the North Korea thing. I think is the most I've tweeted about just because that is a pretty like that's pretty
Zach,
not apolitical. It's just interesting.
Zach, the thing is such a non-issue, but what it really comes down to is it's just because people thought he was friends, and I'm pretty sure they're still friends, but obviously Ethan has his belief, and then they have their stance. My problem comes to the fact that PewDiePie had already made his amends. He apologized. There's really nothing else he could do, and then it happened after, so it felt a little disingenuous in that
Look,
regard.
I understand his perspective. If you're the guy who defended that guy for a long time on all the stuff before, and then he
Hmm.
does actually slip up, and you don't say anything about it, I get why you'd want to not go that route because then you look like a hypocrite. Then you look like okay,
Well, I think
I'll stand by him when he does something that's
yeah,
easy to defend, but
I
ignore it when he
think the
does something
pro-
that's hard to defend.
I think the problem is though that there's this thing that really does exist where it's like when people play games they get really angry and throw shit around the room and start cursing at the TV.
No, I agree. I agree. No, no, look. This is all I'll say this because I don't really. It's not that interesting. It's just it's already. First of all, it's
No,
already
no,
passed.
yeah, no, I
No,
don't
but
want to talk about it. But
yeah, yeah.
that's what people are mad about. People are mad that he like doubled down and said, "You're a
Here's
14-year-old if you
here's the
defend me."
reason where I here's the difference with that word. I think if you're using it like a comedic sense, like for example, you're Louis C.K. saying it, or you're Richard Pryor saying it, or it's a good SNL sketch, or it's a there are a lot of people that I think you could pretty easily argue that it's been done well in comedy. Whether you agree with the its usage is a different thing. So you
Hmm.
can disagree with that, but you can't disagree that say it like that and then say it going ooh like if you look at when he said that word Felix he went ooh, like he was like ooh you can tell he knew that's when it's wrong to say when you go when you wince after it then you said it by mistake and you said it out of anger.
Yeah,
Do I think he's a racist? No, I think
of course
he's got
not.
a good character, but
We're in kind of the same
yeah,
boat as far
I
as
think most people agree that the guy's not a racist, especially people who know the guy, have talked to him. He's not a racist. He really is not. But when you
the
go, ew, when you make a face and make a noise after, I'm exaggerating obviously, but when you act, like
when you act upon it and
when
you
you
just keep
visibly
going.
regret what you just did, okay, like man, come on, like I, it's but
I
again,
feel
it's
like
not,
that.
it's just it's
The
context and intent. He
the
intended to say
gaming
something hurtful and
community
mean.
has always been toxic. Anyone knows that
Yeah.
online, like multiplayer games, always bring out the worst in people. That's what it is. Multiplayer games are trash talk central. So it's like to try and not argue that that doesn't exist is foolish. That's all I'm saying.
No, I agree.
But yeah, go ahead. Talk about what you were talking about. You were
No,
talking
that's
about
all.
North Korea.
I'm just trying to stay away from all this stuff now.
Zach, what do you think about Trump calling Kim Jong Il Rocket Man?
I actually love it. It's fucking. I love when there's any kind of chaos in the world like that. It's just like there's no point to that.
Rocket
I think it's
Man.
fuck. I think it's funny. I'm not saying I like it or
Rocket Man.
dislike it or agree that I don't. I just think it's funny. I like every time I see it in the news, I'm like, yeah, I like that. That's funny.
So
Keep
someone needs
more
to
of
come
that.
up with Billy Joel's Rocket Man. Have him ride a rocket in outer space in a video. That would go viral. That would go viral for sure. That would go so viral.
Zach, can I get a Just? Can you get a Justin Ventura impression? I haven't done Justin Ventura in a long time. I'm not gonna do a good job. I probably can't do it very well.
Who's Jesse Ventura?
The conspiracy theorist, former governor of Minnesota.
Oh fuck. Okay, no, I know who he is.
I can't.
He's like,
I would like to do it.
he's like the second in command for conspiracy theories. It's Infowars guy. I forget his name.
Um, Also, really quick, Voyal Amimi donated $10 and said, "I love you, Zach," with a little heart. That is adorable. Thank you so much. The Zurich donates $2 and says, "Hey, take some money, funny boy. Probably already been asked, but any estimate when the next Sleepy Cast will be? I know you both. Will you both, Crispy, both be a part of it? Patiently waiting for what you do next. Yeah, I don't know when the next Sleepy Cast is gonna be. We all live out here, but I would like Corey to be. I'd like you to be the next one, Corey. Obviously,
I'd like to be in it.
whenever I guess
miss
whenever Corey
being
visits. I mean,
Kevin.
I feel right now we're gonna have a good spot where it's like I think people just kind of just give it up in a good way.
Flink talk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people
yeah.
are like, okay, Sleepycast is not gonna be a weekly thing anymore. It's obviously fucking. We're all just too busy doing our own shit, and I have been really, really busy, um, with other stuff, and I will make a public announcement of that very soon. And it's not like up in the air stuff. We'll go into that later, but I've been working on other stuff, and you will all know about my efforts soon.
I agree as well. I think like it's either all okay or it's not okay, but at the same time, you can't really argue that the N word isn't even really like a word that you should be saying. To me, it sounds like a try hard word.
Yeah, I
Primitive
think
try hard word. It
if
shouldn't
you
even be in anyone's lexicon.
look, if you say the word, even if you're saying it in a comedic context, again, don't be surprised. Of course, there's fucking stigma to that word. Here's what you don't get to do. You don't get to use that word without consequence and without like people getting mad. You can say they're wrong to get mad if you think you used it in the right context, but you don't get to like. And I'm not saying you have the right to be offended. I'm saying you know the stigma behind that word and you're using it, so don't act shocked when there's an uproar around it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like
You
walking. It's like
can't. You have
walking.
to
It's like
own it.
walking in the middle of the Westboro Baptist Church and saying, God isn't real. That's not a good example. Like, or just being a gay. Like if you're intentionally doing something you know what the consequences are. Don't act
Like
shocked.
that
That's
is a
all.
good example.
That's a shitty. Do
Yeah,
not do not.
I think if you just put
You walk
aside
in,
what
you're
you,
like, God isn't real. God isn't
if you
real.
dude, if you just put aside what you think about the word and you just like boil it down to like what their intentions are, like IDubbbz coming from, I mean his intention was like a comedic one. He thought what he was doing was right, but PewDiePie clearly went ooh, he kind of regretted that. It was in the heat
He
of
cringed
things.
at
It's
himself.
yeah. So I mean I'm
I
not
mean,
justifying any of it, but
listen,
there's a difference.
there were like actual like delusional retards who thought like he didn't apologize enough, and it was just like, okay, you know what, this is really just out of your realm of fucking comprehension at this point. Can't figure this shit out. I mean, I'm stupid as fucking hell, and I can figure that out.
Why
I'm
can't
sorry.
we be friends? That's what I gotta say to you, man.
Yahoo!
Oh,
Yo,
Zach, people want to ask what you think about the leak. Did you talk about that?
about the leak? Oh, what the videos getting leaked? My videos?
Your
The pilot?
thing.
Yeah, all that happened was there was these guys going around. I wasn't specifically targeted. All that happened was there was a bunch of people testing like the safety of YouTube networks. Which, by the way, if you're on YouTube, don't join a fucking network. And if you do, don't join like 90%. Just go solo. Or if you do need to
Just
go
go
with somebody,
solo. Go with ads.
really do research for God's sake, because most networks are fucking garbage. They're hot trash. It's a ripoff. They take some of your money and they do virtually nothing. Anyways, yeah, all that happened was this group called Our Mind, and actually, I was with Ethan when his thing got hacked, and I think it was like April, I think. Anyways,
Were
basically, all
you
this
guys in the
all
same
these
network?
people were doing was they were going on hacking entire networks. So they were basically hacking. All they were doing was replacing the videos and the titles and shit with Our Mind, whatever their name, and they did it to my network. And for some reason, I don't even know if this was a thing that happened to other people either, but I had like 3 videos that were unlisted on my channel, private or listed, and all 3 went public. I think it was just 2, and one of them was a little animation test I did for the company that wanted me. They paid me to do it, and the other one was the Helpenders pilot, obviously.
Yeah,
And they were both only public for like maybe like all 5 minutes, but before I took it down. But it's like
it was too late. People
yeah,
already
which
saved.
you
I
know
didn't know that. I
whatever.
thought
And
like
but the thing is, that wasn't a new version. That was
no, you could tell it was.
what was leaked was
It
from
was like
like 8 months previous. It had been sitting on my channel from like it was on like almost at the bottom of page 1 of my uploads. So I
yeah, it was
forgot it was
already
even there.
done.
But yeah, it got leaked, and I was like, well, you know, it as pissed as I not pissed, as upset that I was that people didn't get to see the final project and the kind of the magic was ruined. And I think I posted about it on Reddit too. Like as you're gonna see with this project, this YouTube thing I'm doing here, my cartoons go through a huge fucking like rewrite process. Everything's constantly being reworked. So the thing that kind of bummed me out the most was like, okay, I'm not even super. There's nothing I can do about the leak. It just kind of happened. But I am mostly bummed out that people didn't get to see the final version, and they got to see some weird half-baked version where
Yeah,
half
that's
the
what I
audio
was
wasn't there and
mad
half the
about.
jokes were like, you know. But
I don't know.
it's
On top of that, there's another one where it was even more edited for some
well,
reason.
what somebody did was this actually did piss me off was somebody because it pissed me off because it was pointless. It was completely fucking pointless, and I don't think anybody did it maliciously. I think they did it to fit a time slot. But somebody downloaded the video, which is whatever. I knew that would happen. I was like, I'm not. Look, the reality is, I'm not gonna copyright strike, and my network's not gonna copyright strike every upload. Most people see it by now. I'm not even super like hardcore. I don't. It's like it's already out there. Like, what? Who cares? It's a Streisand effect, right? You're not gonna. Anyways, somebody downloaded the pilot, then edited out like a bunch of jokes, and then edited out a couple even like crucial scenes, and then uploaded that to YouTube, and then posted that to Reddit, and all the comments were like, "This sucks. None of the jokes make any sense." Which, if you want to criticize the pilot, like fair enough. Like I'm all ears for that. We can take criticism, but don't criticize a fucking weird cut up version where half the like a character will say something and then it'll cut to like Zach will say something and Chris will react like in a weird way where it's like that doesn't make any sense. It's because the middle scene was cut out completely. Like the middle joke was cut out.
Oh,
So,
why?
so they cut it down from like 15 minutes to like 10. So they cut out like 5 whole minutes of content. I don't know. I'm assuming either they thought the scenes they cut out didn't need to be there, or they did it for time reasons. Like, oh, it's easier to get people to watch it if it's 10 minutes versus 15. But
That's just stupid.
so it's out there. The pilot's out there. If you've watched it, I don't care. It's everyone's watching it. It's
I've seen the full finished one.
I think most people have. Yeah, I was at a store a couple days ago, and somebody recognized me, and he was like, he was like, I that sounded really cunty. That's not what I meant. The reason I prefaced it was because the story was some guy recognized me and said, I watched the Hellbenders pilot, and he was apologizing for it. So my point is, everybody has seen it. Don't feel guilty.
I mean, dude, it's like something you work on, and people like your work, so they want to see what you do.
Yeah, like that's the thing is, I know. Look, I'm not mad at anybody who watched it. It's like, okay, you want to watch something. If fucking South Park was leaked, or like a show that I watched was, if Curb Your Enthusiasm was leaked, I would fucking watch it. Like, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna be a hypocrite about that. Well, of course, people are
No.
gonna fucking watch it.
Dude, Cuphead looks so fucking good.
I know, I'm still good.
I
I'm
don't
not a gamer,
understand.
but it looks good.
How do you animate like that? Like, how do you do old timey? What the fuck? I'm just confused. I want to play it so bad. There's been so many good games.
What does my Antifa protest sign say? Look, man, I'm apolitical, man. I don't fucking follow politics, man.
Yeah, Antifa political, we know, Zach.
Zach just loves to have fun, man. He's a fun guy. He's a
I like to
fun
have
little
fun.
goofball.
I'm not into politics, I just don't give a fuck.
I'm what you call a little bit of a chaotic neutral. Kinda also a little bit epic, but certain times. What's my opinion on Paul Rudd?
Oh, Zach, did you see that new video of Norm Macdonald? Yes, the new Norm Macdonald podcast is great. I just wish they'd stop doing the fucking extreme close-ups of people's faces.
Who?
The new Norm Macdonald podcast, they do extreme close-ups. Like, they do
Or-
literally just super, super close. It's like HD people's, like, Norm's face and whoever the guest is.
I've never seen it. I didn't know he did a podcast.
It's great. It's actually great background noise. Max the Meek says, hey, everyone, bazinga. Thanks, man. Zach, do you think a war will break out in
He's
North...
quoting trash tunes.
Now, I do want to say something on this, just so I can get it out of the way. Hobo Joe Pizza says, Zach, do you think a war will break out in Korea in a few weeks or months? Here's my real prediction. I'll make it very snappy, and I won't get political or anything. I've said this before, but here is how wars break out. When people always talk about, like, we're going to go to war with, like, China or Russia, I'm like, why? Just because we have political differences? Because we have big militaries? But if you look at any war in history, virtually any war, what is the single thread? Both sides want the exact opposite and are not going to stop until they get their goal. So what I mean by that is Hitler wanted a good majority of Europe for living space and for a big military. Europe was like, no, we're not going to do that. That was like a no. We're not going to do that. North Korea right now has nukes. They're not going to give up their nukes. They're 100% not going to. The most they're going to do is freeze their program, which they could just restart anyways. They're not going to do that. They're not going to give up their nukes. The U.S. will not tolerate a nuclear North Korea with hydrogen bombs that can hit the U.S. much longer at the very least. So you have two sides that want the exact opposite, and they're not gonna settle for less. The U.S. will not make a deal that says, "Okay, stop your program and we'll leave you alone." That's not gonna happen. And if, by the way, if it does happen,
why would they?
if it does happen, by the way, that's actually way worse to me. Not because I want war, but because, okay, let's say you're Iran right now, right? North Korea just cut a deal to keep a nuclear arsenal to basically become uninvadable, to become invincible. And for what? There's no repercussions. You are stupid now if you're a country and you don't want to get invaded by the U.S. and you don't have nukes. So it's going to start a nuclear arms race if North Korea is allowed to keep their nukes. I think the long term of North Korea keeping their nukes is much worse than the short term of God forbid, like a war or us de-arming them. So I would be surprised if North Korea was around by January 2018. Maybe they will be. I definitely would bet money that North Korea, as it is not going to be around in 5 years. I know for a fact. It's just positive.
I saw a really like uncomfortable video of some like North Korean chick who escaped and was doing an interview, and she was like trying to speak English, and it was like really uncomfortable because she was talking about how fucked up it is there.
Yeah, it's fucked.
And it sounds like, like she's like saying like everything's a lie, everything you've been taught growing up is wrong. Like, it's exactly like what they joke about where, he created everything. He created, like, anything you've made or enjoyed, he's made it. Like, the people have made it for him. And it's creepy, dude. Like,
Yeah.
really uncomfortable.
The fucking country's a gigantic shithole. They starve their citizens. Everyone's forced to, read all these horrible stories, and some are fake. A good majority of those are real. But the reason I say January, I'm just making a kind of it's not a real prediction, but my point overall is, here's what I think we should do. I would say, fucking call China and say, look, the current administration in North Korea can't be a thing in 6 months. It can't exist how it is. Either there's going to be an American flag or a Chinese flag above that capital. I'd rather it be a Chinese flag. And what I think will happen if a war does break out, by the way, is I think you're going to see North Korea China invade immediately and say, okay, stop. I think now the problem is China doesn't like North Korea, but they don't want a war there because they know the repercussions of having a fucking country a nuclear country destabilize on their border is at the risk of being super dangerous. You're never going to see Korea be reunified again. You're never going to see North Korea and South Korea become one country again. It's not going to happen. China's not going to allow a fucking American ally and super strong economy like that's again allied with America be right on their border. They're not going to allow for that. Guaranteed. So, I think, I don't know, man. I think China, whatever happens, I think the end result is going to be a Chinese puppet state. You're not going to see an independent North Korea. You're not going to see a reunified Korea. You're going to see a weird Chinese puppet state. That's what you're going to see. That's Zach's prediction.
I don't really know, but I could say that's pretty accurate based on you in general, Zach.
What I'm saying is buy gold, everybody. Purchase gold and silver. Purchase precious metals.
Sorry, I was reading some thing where this guy was talking about, why do I need healthcare? Bernie, tell me why I need healthcare. And then he gets in a car accident. He's like, guys, pray for me during these rough times. And then he gets fucked by healthcare. He's like, oh, thanks a lot, Bernie. This is your fault. It's like, what?
That guy would be fine if he had a Valcambi combi bar, folks.
If he had a
Valcambi
combi bar, guys, go to petershift.com and buy gold.
Folks, you want these Valcambi combi bars? They're 1 gram things you can snap off, and you can use them around town.
Jeff
Buy
is
a bag
fine.
of chips.
Golem spirit. Yeah, buy stock for Undertale. That's what you should be doing. That's a good investment.
Buy
Undertale
undercoins.
There's no such thing as undercoins.
It's a new Undertale-based currency. It's like a Bitcoin clone. Aw, he's peeing, guys. Aw.
What's really?
All right.
What's really freaking? All right, Chad. You guys ready?
I think I'm gonna have to bail because I can't really
Chicken
be
the
loud.
China, the Chinese chicken. You gonna bail, Corey?
Yeah, I can't really be loud, but hey, if you
Oh, my
stream
boy Adam
sometime-
is gonna pop in.
If you stream some other time, just tell me. in the
Corey, let's
chat.
do a good old stream. We'll have a good old chat.
All right, see you
Yeah,
later.
Corey.
Bye.
And as one falls, another joins.
Perfect timing. Why do you keep calling you Alini Bling Norwood, you freak?
Wait, what?
Hello?
Hello,
Yo.
Adam. We are live.
Oh, should I turn off my camera?
No, nobody can see.
Everyone saw
Nobody
your
can see.
face. Everyone saw it.
Everyone saw it. Everyone's marked down every pixel of your face.
Are you drawing?
I'm doing the thing that we did yesterday. I'm showing people the process of how this is because there's no real script for it yet. Also, Adam,
Yeah.
introduce yourself to the 958 people watching.
Oh my god.
You're the front of the crowd.
Hi, I'm a supervising director at Nickelodeon. I'm an artist too. I'm storyboarding right now while this goes on. Is there like a chat or something? Is that you have like a
is.
whole thing going on? Oh, okay.
It's like a full
Oh.
Twitch deal.
I'm sorry. I'm coming in like completely. Oh, you sent me a thing. Okay, thanks.
So I'm trying to figure out what the speech is. Like, look, what are the beats I want to hit? What are the points I want to make for this? So,
Oh wait, this guy knew who I was. What the fuck?
they're tracking you down, man.
Doxed your face, man.
Hey Ollie, how are you?
Pretty good, man. How you been?
Good.
Adam, you want to plug your Twitter or anything? Any of your work, your portfolio? You want to plug your LinkedIn?
I forgot I have that. Oh yeah, I can post it.
Have
in
you
the
added me on
chat.
LinkedIn yet?
Yeah, we did at the bar.
Yes.
I think
Oh, that's right. You're right.
I
fucking
added.
got,
you.
I got fucking LinkedIn.
Here, shall I just post it in the chat? Oh, I don't have a fucking account.
Oh, you know what? I can do it.
Okay, thanks.
Chicken the China, the Chinese chicken.
And Adam introduced me to Butch Hartman so I could find out how he gets his hair so charming. It's called an FUE hair transplant. Look it up.
Wait, what are you fucking talking about?
He's got good hair, that guy. Butch Hartman.
It's
Very
called a
handsome man.
cocktail of Propecia, Rogaine, and a hair transplant.
Don't forget Nizoral 2% every 3 days in the shower. You leave it in there for 5 minutes.
This guy, Butch Hartman's on the big three, confirmed. um. Stevie Stanton donates $5. Thank you, sir. And he says, "Love you and love your work, Zachary. You and the rest of Sleepy Cabin inspired me to practice art, and it's super therapeutic. Keep up the funnies." Well, thank you. Keep up the therapy. Keep up the beautiful work.
It's beautiful.
Adam, tell us about current day SpongeBob. What are your thoughts on current day SpongeBob, Adam? Are you gonna make a YouTube review on
Oh
how
my God.
shitty?
Did somebody write that?
No, somebody did ask, "What do you think of current day SpongeBob?" That's a real
Well,
question.
I work on it, so I
Yeah.
better like it.
If anybody hasn't seen Adam's stuff, he really does really great storyboards. And it's not me just sucking the tip of his penis and slurping at the
Aw.
pre-cum. It's genuine. That's
This
it.
guy is a skilled draftsman. He's a good guy. Give him some love. Say hi to
Oh,
Adam, everybody.
Whoa, look at this guy. Look how nice this guy is. He wrote SpongeBob these days better than season 1. I mean, I don't know about that, but I appreciate that.
I was telling you, the recent boards you were showing me, everything you've done so far.
We're certainly posing it a lot more, and there's a lot more extreme
Actually,
acting.
I'm gonna link the bit I was telling you about last night, the fucking commercial thing. I think
Oh,
it's-
the
yeah.
Patty one. You know what's? I did that like a year and a half ago, maybe, or almost 2 years. No, it was about a year and a half ago. Yeah, that was like when I first started supervising. I had to do those. I did 4 of those promos while I was doing one of my own episodes with my team. So I was learning how to supervise, and I was doing these promo things on the side. I had to do 4 of them in like 2 weeks in my off hours. It was a lot of work, but it was actually really cool because I never get to do.
I loved when I saw this. I was like, holy fuck! I love the poses and the faces. There's
Yeah.
some great faces in here.
Thanks, man.
Wait, where the fuck is the video?
I think it's on Nickelodeon's YouTube or Nick Animation.
I saw it on YouTube illegally. I saw somebody up
Legally. Well, as I'm saying, it's on their YouTube. Yeah. Wait. Frozen Krabby Patty.
See if you can find. It was just an excerpt of all the.
There's a bunch of them. Is it the musical one?
I literally saw a compilation of.
Oh, okay. I'll just find that then. I mean, I don't care about plugging.
Oh, you know what?
YouTube.
This is actually
I-
yeah.
I would-
It's like when he's directing the commercial. Like there's just some the whole episode really is great, but I just love the faces and the poses in that. Here, I just linked it.
Oh, you found it? Okay.
Adam,
Oh,
do you have
that
any
one, yeah.
fucked up stories? Oh, okay, I was gonna say he said coworkers. I was gonna. Yeah, I guess let's rephrase that. Do you have any interesting stories about working in that environment that are safe to tell
That are safe to tell.
live? That's not gonna put your.
I mean, I'm
life-
just trying to think of interesting stories. Okay.
Not gonna put your pulse in jeopardy.
Well, I was in a voice record today, and I heard the voice actors curse as the characters. That's not that interesting, but it is always funny to hear them say shit.
Well, it
What
is
is
an
that?
interesting fact that there is
That can
audio.
all be.
There's already audio out there of Tom Kenny swearing at SpongeBob.
He actually does it on Mark Maron's
That's
podcast,
what I
on the
was
What the
referring
Fuck
to,
podcast. Yeah.
Oh,
That's not that hard to get him to do. If you meet him, I'm sure he would do it. It's not like
Didn't
a
he, like-
secret.
Didn't you like tackle some protester and do the SpongeBob laugh afterwards?
What?
Yeah, Tom Kenny was Antifa, and he started like punching guys in the face doing SpongeBob's voice, throwing cocktails,
that's
uprooting
strange.
trash cans. It's funny. I was actually watching. I was rewatching Mission Hill a couple nights ago when I was working, and there's a voice in one of the episodes where it's like a Star Wars Ewok midget. The one-
Oh, that's it. That's
yeah,
the
yeah.
voice.
It's just
yeah.
the exact. It's literally just SpongeBob's voice, but it's like a couple years before SpongeBob.
Yeah, I love that story that he tells Mark Maron. For people who don't know, you should watch the clip. But Tom Kenny explains the origin of the voice of SpongeBob, and it's that he was working like TV commercial gigs, and he was at an office where they were holding auditions, and there were a bunch of little people in line for like a Santa Claus commercial, and they were going to be playing the elves, and one of the little people was saying he was saying it in like impersonating SpongeBob's voice when he's telling the story, but he was saying how much he hates the fact that it's like the one time out of the year that they get a job is playing like an elf and something like that. And Tom Kenny told this story to Steve Hellenberg probably back when they were on like Rocco or something, and Steve remembered it. And then when they were holding auditions for SpongeBob, a bunch of people tried out for him, not just Tom Kenny, but Steve told Tom, do the voice of that little person from that story you told me. But also who tried out for SpongeBob was the voice of Plankton. And he did it in like he did it in Plankton's voice, apparently.
That's super interesting.
Wouldn't that have been so weird if SpongeBob sounded like
We were
that?
talking about this. Could you like? But if you gave a drawing of SpongeBob to somebody with no voice,
Oh,
you
yeah.
didn't know the voice. You didn't know what it was. You just saw the drawing. You said do a voice. There's nothing
Yeah.
really that you like.
I would think nasally just because of his nose, and he looks like a dork, with the big
Yeah,
buck
yeah.
teeth.
You would kind of think higher, definitely higher range for sure.
Yeah. It's really hard to imagine him with something different now. Also, I'm not a voice actor, though, but I'm sure someone could try to recreate it.
It's interesting how people have like different ideas for what a character sounds like based on the way it looks.
Guys, what do you think Grumble sounds like? I want to hear all your thoughts right now.
What are your opinions on Grumbles?
What do you think Grumble
Guessing
would
a
sound
chain
like?
smoker?
Yeah, what do you think he sounds like? If you had to put a voice to Grumble.
Deep, nasally, high.
Oh, are you asking me? Or are you asking your audience?
I'm asking
Asking
both.
everyone.
Oh.
Really
I mean, I
low,
think-
bassy.
Heavy breathing. Sounds like
Yeah. He should, I think, like a deep voice. Maybe slightly nasally. I mean, he has that big schnoz, but
Yeah, see, he's got the same thing SpongeBob has, where it's like he would have a nasally voice, but like kind of a higher range, you think?
people are thinking deep.
I'm thinking it would be deep, but it's hard to go nasally and deep. It's like congested. I don't know. I have to think about it.
McDonald, that's interesting.
Norm Macdonald.
Deep and foreign. Danny DeVito.
No, Danny DeVito's too loud.
I think Danny DeVito, but I think even like a deep voice. So when you look at him, this is a whole other topic. We'll go to this later.
I feel like Gremblo sounds like kind of pathetic in a way, right? Isn't he?
Yeah,
I mean, he's like
the whole bit is that he's a pathetic guy. The whole thing about Grumble is he's a very pathetic bitch. But when you invade his home or when you mess with his family, that's when he pulls out his gun and protects his home.
That's
Yeah.
the only alpha he has.
That's
That's
It's
the only.
the
That's
gun.
the only moment he
the
gets
only
to live
point
on
he's
his-
ever alpha male is when someone's intruding on his home.
But outside of his home environment, he's a little bitch.
Yeah, when he leaves the house to go to the store, he's a fucking bitch.
He has a family.
He has a wife and two
He's a
children.
family.
Yes,
he does have kids.
he's got two children. Yes.
Oh man. Margie. What are his kids' names? Have you figured that out yet?
No. I think maybe we did somewhere.
Do you ever see them?
Yeah, you're gonna see them.
Okay.
You're gonna fucking see them.
People are in lore.
Somebody said, "Where did Gremlo come from?" Well,
Yeah.
the name Gremlo came from Ollie here in the call. He made a cartoon called Gremlo.
Oh, that was yours, Ollie.
That's dude. I'm one of the guys on Trash Tunes. Yeah.
So he made a cartoon called
Oh.
Gremlo, but then separate. We were thinking of something completely different. We were just the three, Ollie and I and Michael Cusack. We were designing a character and passing designs back and forth. And originally he was like a pinhead, which Michael actually posted to his Twitter. If you go back to Michael's old media, if you look through his media, you find his old art. There's a really weird looking Gremlo there. So anyway, so it was like a pinhead at first. We're like, no, and we kept designing, and eventually we just got to this fucking weird like nose slow pan, and Michael redesigned that into his style. And then we literally just were like, what should his name be? And we just took it from Ollie's cartoon.
Gremlo.
Hey, the pigskin. Yeah. There was the pinhead thing was the main thing though. There were like a bunch of variations. Exactly.
Well, originally he was supposed to be like an Indian doctor.
Yeah.
Supposed to be like,
There's a
hello,
pinhead,
welcome,
and
my
then
name, welcome to I will kill you for your ills. Yes.
there was like a bunch of drawings, and one of them was like, oh, the nose and the head like were sloped and connected. Like, that.
I should post all the sketches at some point.
You should put all the other characters too that you rejected. There was like a blue guy.
Yeah.
I remember I came by your house and it was
There's a
on your
character.
screen. You had the blue guy, and what was his deal? He was like a spirit or something.
Yes, the spirit is now a dead character. Oh,
But there's a whole. It's not. It's more than Gremlin. There's a whole.
yeah. There's a cast,
Oh.
people. Purple
Yes.
Poppy Seed donated $20. That's a lot of money. Thank you very much. And he says, "Is this enough for one of those graphic sloppy blowjobs? P.S. Are you gonna be a guest on H3's podcast?" I remember Ethan mentioning that you were going to come on dressed as Trump or something. We had the idea. See, this is the problem. Trump a couple months ago was different than Trump is now. Like when he first got elected, it was a little more lighthearted than it is now. People would fucking assassinate me if I got out of my car dressed as Trump. But the original thing we wanted to do was literally a short cameo where I was gonna get really realistic facial makeup and get a suit and go on and be like, "Ethan, honestly, your podcast, it's not very good. I saw your podcast. I've seen a lot better. Honestly, you were a lot better when you did, frankly, the more reaction videos. Your podcast hasn't been doing so well lately. That's okay." I was just gonna basically fucking rip on him, and as Trump, like in good makeup though. But maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll do it. It's just it's way more here than it was like 6 months ago. So and the whole thing is, when you're doing Trump, it's not funny to go, "By the way, I got pissed on. By the way, I totally colluded with the Russians." That's not funny. It's just, that's hack. I think that's so lame, that kind of like, "I have small hands and I have yellow hair. Look at my pissed yellow hair. Honestly, I am a total fraud." That's not. I think it's funnier to, at least to me, I think it's funnier to like impersonate what he would say to people that he would never interact with. To me, what's a funnier thing is him going, "Honestly, Adam, I looked at season 7 of SpongeBob. I didn't like that era. I think they made it much better." That to me is way funnier. Of him like whoa, like why the fuck would Trump know about that? It's a weird, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To me,
Yeah, I love. Yeah, my favorite is still when we saw that homeless guy on the street.
Yeah, I told the story.
Well, I can't remember what you said, but it was that we were walking down the street at like 1 or 2 in the morning in Burbank, and there was this homeless guy on the other side of the street, further like 300 feet away. He couldn't hear us at all. He was like pushing a cart or something, he had like a shopping cart, and then Zach, out of nowhere, you just started ripping into him. To me,
I think all I said was
as Trump.
I said, "What the
No,
hell?
but
Is
it was so
this
good.
guy doing? What the get him the hell, get him out of here. I don't want him. I don't like it."
Yeah, no, but you said we won't talk about that. Though.
We won't. This guy is totally homely. We won't talk about that. We won't talk about that. This guy is a total disaster.
I just love that. We won't talk about that.
We won't talk about. I love when he does that in his speech. He's like saying something. He goes, "We won't talk about that." Oh, Ollie, this is a good question. Look at the question by Croc Pedo. Let's answer this.
What's with that Little Helpers for Adult Swim poster that's always
That is false. I repeat, that is false. That is a photoshopped image.
Well, I want to see that.
Somebody took a Little Helpers promo we released and put the Adult Swim logo on and started saying it was picked up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see it. Okay.
The original poster did not have the Adult
The original
Swim logo
poster.
on it.
Don't you want that though? Doesn't that pressure them to be like?
By the way, that poster is null and void. That's
Yeah, that poster, by the way, the characters, the Little Helpers is still a thing. But literally almost all the characters are the boss, the big character in the back is the same. The little tiny character in his head's the same, but most Grimblow's the same, but pretty much everyone else is different.
different dynamic.
Different dynamic. Ollie, what's the most we can say? Say it right now, Ollie. Drop it. Drop the news. Drop the news right here.
Say,
In front of 885 people. Drop it right now.
what would you feel comfortable saying?
Ollie, drop the news. I'm gonna leave it in your hands.
Drop the news. What do you? I don't want to do anything wrong.
Say what you say what you want to say.
I think you should say what you want to say. Listen, Little Helpers is doing fine. How about we say that? Little Helpers is doing just fine.
This man is having a panic attack live in front of 888 people.
I'm not gonna say much, but Little Helpers is doing good.
Oh? What does that mean?
Well,
Huh?
leave it to the audience to find out what that means.
Huh?
Little Helpers is in progress.
Oh?
Whoa.
Oh, it's a
What do you guys think? What do you guys think is happening with Little Helpers? Write it down. What do you guys?
Guys,
think
write your
is
answers
going
in the comment section below.
You guys think it's a YouTube video? What do you guys think it is? Like, just say some shit. See what they think. Oh.
They're having a Super Smash Bros. Tournament tomorrow. At work. Huh.
What have people said? What are people's comment predictions? That's not Gremlo. Little Helpers sounds like a Shadman parody. Little Helpers is not a Shadman parody.
What?
Somebody said Little Helper sounds like a Shadman parody. I don't know what the fuck that means.
That doesn't sound like Shad.
I don't know what the gist of that is. All right. Okay, so this speech. Let's write the speech right now. I know YouTube is a business and always has to be run like one. I know YouTube is a business and has to be run like one. This can't be too preachy. It's gotta be nice in the middle, but it's kind of obviously a fucking joke. Oh,
That's true.
did you drop the news yet?
No, I'm just.
Oh, did you say? Oh, did you drop the news?
No. Zach is looking at me with the fucking fisheye lens right now.
Imagine me walking up to you with a fisheye lens and itchy face. Yo, did you drop the news?
I just say
Dude,
it.
you're acting really awkward right now. Did you drop the news? Dude, did you get high before the party? You look fucking awkward right now, man. Are you okay? You're sweating.
What are your eyes red, dude? Is something wrong? What's going on, man?
Dude, you're fucking bugging out. Dude, get over here. Look at this guy.
Dude, you're sweating, man. Say something. Snap out of the little guy.
Do you guys
He says, do you guys have any legit secrets to hide at this point? Oh, I don't know. Do we?
I don't know. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh. Dude, a guy who said that, imagine this. Imagine me running up to you in the fisheye lens. I don't know, do we? Huh? I don't know, do something, man.
Imagine us shaking you about Buttercreeper. We're shaking you by the shoulders. Do we have secrets? Do you think we do? Huh?
Look, I know you gotta run a business.
I get knocked down. Man, I fuck a guy again. That's my secret. That's my big secret. Don't laugh at that shit. That
was so stupid.
Don't laugh at that.
So when you find
That's
out,
my new Weird Al. That's my new Weird Al parody.
Wait, we were talking about this yesterday. I was trying to think of like which are his most proud, what is his most proud combining of lyrics? Like, I think the Lump and Gump song, everything works out so well for him in that one.
I like what he says. My hump, my lovely tumor lump. It's about a malignant tumor destroying, decaying his body slowly. So what's that hell? Oh, it is. There, look, it's Sabtastic. Sabrina, Rubio.
Zach, I'm just gonna tell him. Little Helpers got picked up for Stream Bubble. It's a Hulu kind of
Guys,
knockoff.
we're gonna be on fucking Crackle. Guys, we got a show on YouTube Red. You guys, say it with me. YouTube Red.
YouTube Red.
YouTube Red. YouTube Red. YouTube Red. YouTube Red. Come on, guys. I suck dick. I'm just kidding. Can I get in trouble for that? Oh, no. Homosexuality is legal.
You're not allowed to curse on here?
No, but dick isn't bad.
Little Helpers is on Yahoo videos.
Ollie, your Twitter is getting slowly more and more fucking crazy.
It's like a
See,
shitty
the
social
Mr. Bean.
experiment.
Listen, do you think the Mr. Bean tweet was the craziest thing I've done in my whole life?
Your what?
Mr. Bean tweet.
No.
Oh.
I was seeing your other shit. You're so all over the place.
I was talking to him last night, and he said, "Now isn't it funny that Adam responded to my tweet but didn't like any of my tweets? Now you offended you offended him. You actually offended him. You got it. That stuck with him."
I love
I think I
that.
said this guy responded, but he didn't take the effort to just drag up his
Guys, Little Helpers is gonna be on Daily Motion.
It's on Daily Motion. Yes, you got a crop Pepto.
Yes! Guys, I want the chat to be filled up with the words Daily Motion, Daily Motion. Spam it right now. Spam it. We're gonna be on InfoWars. Guys, we got picked up for the Tracy Ullman show. We're gonna have shorts. We're gonna have shorts on the Tracy Ullman show, you guys.
There's a 5-minute Grimlow show on the Tracy Ullman show. We did it.
Guys, Grimlow says, "Oh, you don't lay a finger on my butterfinger, oh."
Oh, bubblegum babies.
I love these Twizzler bites, yum.
Oh, nobody lay a finger on my butterfinger.
Oh,
Shit.
that sucks. That fucking sucks. That sucks. Oh, Mike, you better not lay a finger on my butterfinger.
Fuck, dude.
Fuck, what the fuck? It's fucking ridiculous. We have any Opie heads in here? We have any fans of bald Opie in here?
Do people know what that is here?
Let's see if anybody knows what bald Opie is here.
You have to have some sort of crossover. I believe that there's a lot of people with the same sense of humor. Although they kind of died out.
Come on, there's gotta be one person. Opie Anthony.
There we go.
Right, there's gotta be somebody who knows what bald Opie is. There's gotta be at least one person out of these fucking 856. Opie from Family Guy. Fuck, eat shit. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, there we go. There we go. People are making references. Hey, just arrived. Who's that, guys? Announce yourselves to the public. For some people who are new, just with Adam Paloyan and Ollie B. Norwood.
You're one of the few people that gets my name right.
Well, I only because I used to say Palawian because it fucking looks like it's Palawian, and you're like, no, it's Paloyan. I was like, what the fuck? It's a struggle. I have to think about it every time I say it, but I've gotten it right more.
Oh yeah, you've gotten it.
It's like nuclear versus nuclear. I started.
Do you really say that?
No, I never said nuclear, but I heard it so much when I was younger because I grew up in the Midwest where that's said a lot more that I have to think nuclear in my head now instead of nuclear. I don't say it as much. Damn, I'm trying to think of what the speech should be. You know, I know YouTube is a business. Look, YouTube is a business and all.
You should do some sort of cutaway or something during it.
Yeah, I was thinking cutting
reaction.
back to the guy's, yeah, I was thinking about cutting back to the guy's face. He's kind of like watching him.
Yeah, maybe he looks like he's listening or something. Yeah. It's like he's actually feeling something. It's like,
what are their Twitter names? Let me link really quick. There's Adam, who's the guy who just talked, and Ollie. Say something so they can hear your voice so they know.
Hello.
There you go. There's their Twitters.
Ollie,
now, if you go to his Twitter and you see the Mr. Bean tweet, you're gonna say, "Why is this guy here? This is strange. Who the fuck is
this
character?"
Give that tweet a like, folks.
Sorry, Ollie.
0 likes and 1 reply from Adam.
Sabrina, I modded you. You're a moderator.
I'm gonna go back and like it now, Ollie. I feel really bad.
Thanks, man.
Oh my god. Your Ice Age thing got a lot of likes and
retweets. Because I retweeted. I gave him a pity retweet.
Oh.
That's it.
That was pitiful.
That is pity. That is pure pity. I love this tweet from June 2nd. Hello, Twitter. Hashtag my first tweet.
I got 0 likes.
Peculiar video title. Is Louis C.K. an alien great? Delete this shit, Ollie. This is just shit. That actually just fucking stinks.
The reason I said that, because the title is Humans Are Spoiled. Like, where does you think you're not a human?
That is pure fucking just shit. Get that out of here, man.
Also, his head does look peculiarly like an alien in that thumbnail. Where's Michael Cusack?
That's what I was gonna ask.
Michael
Um,
Hughes. Michael.
Ed a lot donated $1 and said, "Here's a 21-second video of me coughing. Thank you very much, sir, but I received no such video. I don't know why. Can't I actually can't see anything. Tweeted at me and just tweeted your name. Blake donated $5, and he said, "Hey Zach, I remember you talking on the official podcast about videos of quote real angels and quote real goblins. I found one you might like. I don't want to spoil it for you, but I think you'll get a kick out of this. Why can't I actually see
Did you tell them about the homunculus?
the homunculus video? Is great. I want to talk about that with Shad when
Oh, okay.
Shad's on." Because Shad's the one who got me in all the shit. But dude, I can't see the videos. Same thing goes for you, Blake. Just tweet that video at me if you're still here. Captain Squiddy donated $7. Thank you. And he says, "Hey there, bucko. I just wanted to say I really enjoy your content. Keep up the good work. Use my money to buy yourself some popcorn chicken." You know, you're fucking around. Does anybody hear that baby in the background?
Is that Ollie?
No, there's just a little kid outside my fucking apartment. Is that Ollie?
That's
Who's that Ollie? Ollie, how does that feel against your masculinity? He just heard a baby, a child, an infant girl, a small girl, and he said, "Is that Ollie?"
Well, I mean, I
An
wish I
adult
could do
man
that.
in his 20s. Is that Ollie?
I'd use that ability to like confront pedophiles.
That would be fantastic. What a great show.
You would just get molested, though.
I guess.
There's no point in that.
All right.
It's me, your dad donated $3 and said, "You passed the test. I raised a good boy. Thank you, and thank you for the reference, the epic reference. You get one golden egg. If I ever find you, I'll give you a golden egg."
Nobody lays a finger on my gold egg.
Nobody puts a fucking finger on my butterfinger.
By the way, Ollie, do the official Gremlin voice, dude. Try it out here.
Hi there, my name's Gremblo.
Yes.
I'm the main character from the Little Helpers. Guys, 2 words, Little Helpers 2018.
No,
That's all I have to say.
keep going.
Little Helpers
Keep
2018, folks. People think that I got a real gruff, like, chain smoker voice, but I'm just a bitch. I'm kind of a bitch of a character, so I don't really have that gruff voice. I wish I did.
Hashtag not my Gremlo.
Oh man,
There are gonna be riots in the street.
Oh my god.
Grembo should not be from America. Fuck that accent.
He's
That
not
was
from America.
Australian.
That's Australian.
Can't wait for the Little Helpbenders crossover. Folks, the Little Helpers 2018.
I do like the tone of it. Oh, there's some positive feedback. Oh, keep doing it, Ollie.
Don't worry,
Oh,
Ollie.
use their positive feedback. Keep going, man. Keep going.
Guys, your positivity is feeding me like Goku. You lift your hands and raise your hands in the air and give me energy. Oh, I feel so good. Look, I just want to say something. Speak up to the crowd. This one shotgun image of me has been getting viral, and it's really setting the tone for who I am as a character. But really, I'm not that guy. That was just one image. I mean, if you look at one of the early images, it's just me looking in the mirror saying, I can't believe this is me or some shit. So that's the real me. I'm a little bitch.
I forgot about that one.
Where's that one? I think that's
What is
one of
this?
the
A
earliest.
Michael Cusack impression? This could
He sounds like Little Skatey. You should do a Little Spitty impression.
Let me say, my name is Little Spitty. I fucking spit.
Hi guys, it's Little Spitty. He's my friend.
sound like
Say-
Max Mofo.
Does Max Buffalo sound like that?
Sounds like me vlog.
He has too much life left in his voice.
I guess it works.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Guys, you'll see it. It's gonna be good. You'll see it in context.
That's Ollie's heart right now.
What's that?
That's your heartbeat.
Guys, you're crushing me. You're crushing me here.
Is Greblo a libertarian? Oh, that's an interesting question. Ollie, answer that question. Is Greblo a libertarian?
Grambo doesn't know what that means.
Would he? I don't. Who would have Greblo voted for?
He's not a voter. He watches George Carlin.
That's actually a good question. Who fucking did he vote for? Greblo's a fucking retard? Why'd you say that for? What the fuck prompted that?
Wait, who? What?
Somebody said Greblo is a fucking retard. He did nothing, but nothing happened. Well, I'm just curious what made that guy say that.
Tom Kenny will not be voicing Grambo. These are rumors.
Yeah, Jeb is an interesting one. Bernie maybe. Maybe I feel like Greblo would have maybe voted for. I don't know, it's hard. We know what the other characters who they would have voted for.
Would he have voted for Jeb because Jeb was a big pushover?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking maybe because Jeb is basically
He sees
Greblo.
himself. He sees himself in Jeb.
He sees him as a good leader.
I guess who's the weirdest fucking candidate? I guess I'd pick the weirdest candidate for him to love. Oh, you know who he would have fucking you know who he would have voted for? He would have voted for Lincoln Chafee. Does anybody here remember Lincoln Chafee? He was in the 2016 presidential election. He was on the debate stage, for Christ's sake.
I don't even know who that is.
He was on the Democratic stage with Hillary Clinton. He was on there for like a week, and he got fucking laughed off the damn stage. Ollie, as Greblo, just say you love Lincoln Chafee.
Guys, I don't know what it is about Lincoln Chafee, but there's just something about his demeanor that lures me. Ever since the September 11 attacks of 2001, I feel like we needed a Lincoln Chafee guy. And when I saw him the first time, I knew I had to vote for him. I know he's going to win. I know it, guys. Okay?
Guys, I know Lincoln's gonna win. He's gonna fucking win. Yeah, he probably would have voted for Lincoln Chafee. Yeah, Jim Webb or Lincoln Chafee. It's between those two. It's one of those two fucking failed candidates. Kimboli would have voted for Hillary Clinton.
Kimboli.
Guys, I was there at 9/11, and I saw the dust and debris, and it really shocked me into voting for Lincoln Chafee. I don't know. When I saw the towers crumble,
Say it shocked you to the bones. Say it shocked you to your bones.
it shocked me to my bones. It shocked me to my core.
Yeah, Grimlo's totally a Lincoln Chafee voter. Lincoln Chafee or Jim Webb, that's hard. It's one of those two guys. That voice is rubbing me the wrong way.
Oh man, I'm sorry. That sounds like a bitch. Not a bad thing though. Oh, okay, that's good. That's a positive feedback.
How would you people feel if we told you this was Grimlo's voice before the image was even published? How would you feel about that fact? Think of it like this, people. If I slid you across the table and printed a picture of Homer Simpson, he didn't know what his voice sounded like, and we said, pick a voice for this character, you would be like, oh, he's a gruff chain smoker. Hey, Homer Simpson, how are you? That's what you probably think how he sounded like, but he sounds like this. Hello, I'm Homer Simpson.
I like that.
Some guy says, I think
Really?
you should talk a bit slower, like he's got to think about what he's saying.
Oh yeah, when Grimlo was Indian, that wasn't even Grimlo. It was just a weird fucking pink pinhead guy.
It was just like an Indian accent when it was a pinhead. We're like, what if he was an Indian doctor? Who said it should be Australian? Was it you?
Oh yeah, he is a doctor, right?
Well, originally it was Indian. He still is a doctor. He got fired. He spit into someone's liver.
yeah, I blacked out and I spit into someone's open liver during surgery. I don't know why I did it. Something overtook me. I just spit in the liver. Got fired ever since.
Originally, it was Carl from Rocky. You say Homer Simpson? I imagine a low, almost monotone, but not quite, almost medicated sounding. The thing about Grumble, though, is from the start. Let me show you. Let me show you all.
Teach them.
You know, it really is an interesting thing, though, to watch when somebody looks at a character and they don't know what the voice is, and they think of a voice. That there's something super interesting about that, because you don't get to have that often, and then the character gets a voice.
Yeah, it's really ass backwards in a way. I guess that's why shows they don't publish like anything until it's like fully announced. And
Look at this. This was the first Gremlo.
that's not true. I guess they put voices. What were you gonna say?
Imagine a more nasally Jason Alexander. Yeah, that's kind of the basic direction.
So when we were drawing that early shit, we were thinking of that voice. Like,
Wait, no, please tell me that's not me.
Well, we were literally riffing
Yeah.
at a Skype call doing that voice. We were going, "Oh fuck, is that me? Shit, what the fuck?" he
Yeah.
was having a little breakdown. Ollie, do Grumble looking in the mirror and like realizing that's him.
Oh shit! Please don't tell me that's me. Oh fuck! I look like shit.
The fact that people hate it makes it even funnier to me. It makes me like the character more, honestly. You people will grow to love it.
it's like coffee, you hate it at first, and you can't live without it.
Truck means move left to right. I've always seen the Adam, the word truck in.
Truck?
Yeah, truck in, right? That's a phrase.
You can do push in. Push in means.
I did fuck that up.
Well, I know. I don't know.
I've seen
Wait,
truck in used before. Oh,
Let me see.
oh, I've been embarrassed in front of my whole class. Oh. Yeah, I know it's a typo, by the way, but I'm not gonna do shit about it.
Trucking is the same as dialing, only you're moving the camera from left to right instead of in and out. Oh, okay.
Okay, so I guess it is.
Yeah, but that's for like live action. I guess it's the same
Okay.
thing. Yeah, you could say push in. That's
By
what
the
we
way, folks,
say.
I know there's a typo, like I said, but I'm leaving it. Deal with it.
So yeah.
I always imagine Gremlo having an Italian wise guy accent. See, this is like when people read Harry Potter and then they saw the fucking Harry Potter movie. They're like, that's not what Harry looks like.
Exactly.
Who's this other idiot I'm hearing? I don't know. Is it, you talking about Adam?
Is
or
that
Ollie?
me?
I don't know.
I think that's me.
He's talking about. This guy's fucking mad. Armless Steve is on a fucking rampage.
Wait, where? Who is this idiot I'm hearing? I love that.
So he's gonna say, basically, he's gonna say, I know, like, you should be a spoiled bitch by YouTube. Maybe I don't hate you. Nah, that's kind of redundant. He says, with a few small.
Oh my god, I'm Gremlo.
YouTube was once great. You gotta swear somewhere.
At the end.
I think it'd be like, you
Yeah,
know, YouTube is great. I hate all this bullshit going on. It's making this so much more complicated than it needs to be. Uh-oh, you said a swear word.
Yeah, it's got to be in that last sentence.
Take me down to the Gremblo city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty.
Little helpers will be in E-Bombs world very soon, folks. Forward to it.
Zach, everybody. So yesterday when you were posting all those Gremblo fan art things, I just started drawing him, and then I made it that fish thing, and a bunch of people picked up on it.
That's great.
Well, probably because a lot of the followers I get is every time you'll retweet my
Oh,
stuff.
that's possible. Ollie.
It's like you should introduce your character.
Me?
Oh, what do you think about posting that in the chat? That's not small.
That's not bad. Yeah, post it. Fuck it. Just do it.
Y'all will have a new look.
This is an updated cast.
Yes.
Little helpers.
I love the yellow guy.
Kiboi? Yeah, Kiboi's fucking great. Actually, the hat's not gonna be there anymore, but whatever. The character's getting a bit of a redesign.
Zach, you fucked up. There's missing white behind on that eyeball.
Oh, fuck. I'm a failure. Will everybody enjoy this image? There you go. I want to see people reacting to this. This will be interesting. I'm just going to watch the chat now for a couple minutes.
Let's see the mayhem and chaos.
Yeah, I do want to see people think. What the
Okay, so
hell?
what the
Jesus,
hell?
perfect. Is the yellow one some sort of magician? That's a female. It's a beautiful girl, by the way. The yellow one is a female. It's a girl.
I don't like the yellow guy. It's not a guy, buddy.
It's a female.
I love the yellow girl.
Her
That face is
name
great.
is Kim Boley.
So the guy says, "This is what we've been waiting for." This is chaos. The chat's going nuts.
Little bellboy's my favorite. Little bellboy. Does the yellow woman produce eye-based magic? It's just a regular magical staff, but she can produce different kinds of magic.
His little help is replacing Hellbenders.
What's the premise? This group of people will do anything for $5.
Which leads to their adventures.
Yes. If you're a cat up stuck up in a tree, or if you have to clean your leaves out of gutters, they'll do it for $5. It's basically Fiverr, but in real life. So any task you need. Here's the blue of a picture of somebody's shirt. Yeah, it's basically Fiverr. It's the business model of Fiverr, but in real life. Who's the cock on top of the big boy? How dare you
He's
call him
little
man?
man.
He's little man. He's not a cock. How dare? I'm sickened by that.
I love Little Man.
Do little man's voice.
Here you
There
go.
you go.
Fucking hate little man. I want to kill him.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Gremlo and Little Man have a rivalry. Gremlo pretty much likes everybody except for Little Man. He fucking hates the Little Man. Are any of them trans? No, I hate to burst your bubble.
Ebola is not trans.
Kaboli is just she's a woman. She's a beautiful woman, was born a woman. She's a woman. Get over it, haters.
What do you want to eat later?
I'll tell you off the chat so I don't get somebody to walk in and shoot me in the back like Malcolm X.
You don't say where, just what food. Decide later. It's fine.
Yeah.
Talk about your
I'm
grandma.
probably gonna wrap this up in like 5 or 10 minutes, anyways. And tomorrow I'm actually gonna have. I realized writing this on stream probably wasn't a good idea, but you see me write most of the. Oops. You see me write most of the beats that I wanna. So this is what the speech needs to be, and I'll go through this at the very end for people who don't know what I'm working on. And tomorrow, when the script is actually done, I'll start actually boarding it up. Any big lore info? I think we gave a good amount down on Twitter. Grimlow saw September 11th, 2001 in person. Check donations. Good thinking, sir. Only the Big Norwood says, yeah, and what are you? And only the Big Norwood?
Max is like saying trash, to my name. Fucked up.
This guy's harassing you. Edelot says, Zach Hughes, a 21-second to be. Oh, sorry. Edelot. Okay, there we go. I donated a buck and linked the video, so I'll check that out. Let's see if there's actually a 21-second of. It is. Is this just you comment? You are a fucking psycho, sir. I hate to break the news to you. If I paid the Little Helpers to do a $5 to do a 50-part Minecraft Let's Play, would they? Yeah, I'm sure they would. Now, would that be an episode? Probably not. How long until that Little Helpers Imgur image is taken and it has the words Adult Swim on it? I'd say 5 seconds. Hobo Joe Pizza donates $1. Says, have $1, midget boy. Jesus. The Zersek donates $2 and says, hey, take some money, funny boy. Probably already been asked, but any estimate? Oh, sorry, that was already read off. I know I missed one down here. Oh, Nate Super Saiyan donated $5. Thank you, and he says, I had a nightmare that you really like my novel. You met me in real life, but your cologne made me sneeze on you and you melted away like the guy in Indiana Jones. Jesus, what do you think of me? How weak do you think I am that if you sneezed on me, I'd fucking dissolve like a slug? You pour salt on me, I just dissolve. I'm offended, sir. Who's Zach chatting with right now? I am chatting with. Wait, which is that? Is that the which Wolfhard is that? Which brother is that? Is that Nick, or Finn, or neither? Is that just somebody with that stolen last name?
The Wolfhard.
Wolfhard is a popular name.
Perhaps it's neither. Yeah, maybe it's neither. I'm gonna take a piece. Somebody tell me the answer. Yell the answer as loud as you can.
Come on, Ollie. Help entertain.
I wish we could have like Michael Cusack here so he could be involved in this Little Helper shit.
Where is Michael?
I don't know.
What time is it over there?
11:44.
This is what the people want to know.
Oh, apparently it's Nick.
Oh, hey, man.
Yeah, did you guys know that Zach has no door to his bathroom, so you can all hear his piss?
It's called living in a studio apartment, folks. You should try it sometime. It means you can hear me pissing from all the way across the other side of my apartment. How you doing, man? How you doing? What do you guys think of my hot piss spraying in the fucking toilet bowl?
Dude, you didn't give enough time for your fucking
very
piss
manly.
to dribble out your cock at the end before sitting back down.
Huh?
Out the door.
You know what we'll do? Here's what we'll do, you guys. Let's do 5. Let's stop at 7 p.m. So let's do 10 more minutes. We'll do like lightning round. We'll chat for a bit more, and then I'll go get some food. And I'm probably gonna stream later tonight. And I'll actually get some work done.
Zach, you don't have to rush for food, by the way. I just was asking where we go. You can chat longer.
I actually do want food. I'm fucking starving. I ain't eating all day today.
Okay. Would you ever want to come to one of the records?
Yeah, I'll harass all the voice actors.
Oh, good. I went to, that's what I was saying, I was going to one today. I don't usually go to those, but you can bring guests to them.
I'd love to go. Dude, I am such a shitty voice actor. I want to see how people do it. How they don't fucking freeze up and push in. Yeah, you fucking like that typo, you son of a bitch. Is there anything Little Helpers would not do for $5? Do they have morals? If it's a lot of work, they probably wouldn't do it. Like if it's actually hard. I mean, they're gonna find a way always to fucking. They always do the job, but it's not. They're not. They're getting $5, so you can't really blame them. Look, if your son needs a surgery and you hire someone for $5 to do it, you're gonna get a $5 job. That's the gist of it.
Rebel would never commit treason against the United States of America. Time travel? I don't know. Maybe.
It's possible. Shit, I accidentally went to only the Big Norwood's apartment and he drop kicked me down his staircase on the spot. Ollie, what do you think about that? What is your official response?
I love Max's variations of Ollie Bulling Norwood and Ollie Bing Norwood.
The wolf.
What if are one of
by the
the
way.
are the little helpers? What if one of them is hired to kill and assassinate another little helper? Would they do it? Then you're trapped.
Maybe if there's like some.
There's some
What if
tension
you're not supposed
between.
to be killed?
Let's say again.
What if Gremblow's going to be? Someone wants to assassinate him, or
I'm
wants
sure a
him
lot of people
to-
want that
Well,
guy's head.
I mean,
Oh, God.
Albino Black Sheep's giving us a lot of. Oh, shit.
Yeah, Albino Black Sheep's giving us a season, so we can do a lot of episodes.
A lot of freedom, but. I think I said too much.
Well, the Little Helpers have an 11-minute or 23-minute runtime. First of all, it's 22, buddy. So, questions void. I was actually going to answer it, but you fucked it up by saying 23. You're never going to know! You're never going to know! Is Scribble a hog? Yeah, Scribble does have a huge dick. That is canon.
Can you hire
got a
one specific
fucking
helper? Or
meaty
do
cock
you hire
on
them
him.
all at once? You have to hire the whole crew. You can't hire one at
He's
a
got a
time.
fucking juicy-ass pecker on him. Is Margie
work
in the
as
Little
a
Helpers
crew.
group? No, Margie stays at home. She's a stay-at-home mother. She drinks all day. This Grumble comes home from work. We want to watch Little Helpers on YouTube Red? No. I mean, you could if somebody fucking illegally uploads it through YouTube Red somehow.
22 minutes or 11 minutes.
You answer that, Ollie.
11.
It's your fucking heart right now, little guy. What do you do with the $5? They split it up. They split up the cash. Margie is a whiner. Yeah, she's a drunk. Yeah, Gremlo proposed to Margie. She did not propose to him. Scribbler the only one in that group that has a relationship? No, but the
No.
yellow character,
Bully's in a loving relationship with Little Spinny.
yeah, Kamboli, the yellow character with the staff, the beautiful woman, is in a loving relationship with the rapper known as Little Spitty. What's up, man? I'm Little Spitty. I fucking spit.
Oh.
How old is Margie the other character? That's a good question, actually. Gremlo keeps his work and his home life separated, so probably not very well.
I almost thought that maybe Margie would fall in love with the other members. Are you gonna be the lead animator?
No. In a
Maybe
way.
help with
I'll be
main
ahead
animator.
of something, yeah.
Michael Cusack. Let's reveal that. That's the main animator.
Spit on the mic. That's what Little Spitty would do. He'd do, I fucking spit. He'd spit on the microphone. So it's Zach, Ollie, and here's the other one. Michael. Oh, you say in the Skype call? That's Adam. Adam Paloyan. Does Grimble or Margie do the cooking in the relationship? I feel like Margie has to because Grimble's he's at work all day working for like $1 a day basically. Like slave labor.
You know, if you lift off Margie's wig, you see bunny ears.
That's the last episode of season 1, yeah. Margie has bunny ears and rabbit ears. Alright guys, really spit out those questions. We're gonna leave in 5 minutes, so really spit out those questions.
These Little Helpers are serial. Individual episodes with slight connection between them.
What does Grimble think about Tower 7? Grimble does not believe it was a conspiracy at all. He's actually offended by that. He saw the towers collapse. He fucking hates any kind of conspiracy notion. Is Grimble a flat earther? No, he's not a flat earther. Where was Grimble during 9/11? Grimble was in New York.
He was at Ground Zero.
Yeah, he was at Ground Zero. He was there picking up rubble, donating blood.
Is Royland going to be involved at all?
Wait a second.
Is Royland going to be involved at all? A homo?
Is Grimble left-handed or right-handed? I think he'd be left-handed. What is the yellow gunk on the blue guy's head? I don't know, it's fucking slime, he's just an idiot. Is Grimble an info warrior? No, Grimble's not an info warrior, but somebody he works with is. Does Grimble have any genetic defects that he may have possibly given to his children? That's an interesting question. That's an interesting question.
That's a good one.
His children.
Grimble is not. He is deformed.
He's a deformed man. Is there going to be an episode where they're trapped in a room? It's an interesting idea. It's always interesting idea for any TV show to do that, so maybe. Has Scribble always been purple? Yeah, more or less. We tried to change him once, and we're like, nothing looks wrong. Where did we go to school? Let's see, went to school at NYU. I don't know. Yeah, Chris Ray Gunn is voicing one of the children.
Really?
Yeah, because
Are the Little Helpers actually small? They are small in comparison to the boss, who's a giant.
the boss is a giant. They are regular sized helpers, but they're called the Little Helpers. Is Gribble a veteran? He's 48. So what would that actually? What would that place him in? I think he was born. He's too young to be in Vietnam. I think. If do the math there. Wait. 50 years ago was what? 67. So he was born like 69. No, that's not right.
Gribble didn't get.
No, that
he
is
didn't
right.
get
That is right.
conscripted.
No, he was born like. Yeah, he was born like basically 1970. Yeah, he's too young for the draft. He's too young for the draft. Yeah, maybe he would have been to fucking. Maybe he wasn't fucking He was in Kuwait in '91.
Grembo has had no addictions. He's clean.
Now,
Clean slip.
Kimboli, on the other hand, Kimboli is hooked on pretty much everything in the book. She's on Vicodin, she's on Xanax, she's drinking all the time. Where's Grembo to work? He works at Little Helpers Inc.
Does Grembo kick ass? No, unless his family is confronted by
Grembo is a
stranger.
bitch. He's a bitch character, but if you invade his home, he will defend his family at all costs. Grembo's favorite TV show? What's the shittiest show on TV right now? Whatever that is, that'd be it. Guys, we're gonna answer 10 more questions, and that'll be it. So pick Ollie, pick a couple good ones, and I'll pick a couple good ones.
What is Grembo's last name? Oh.
It's literally just O. The Gremlin would love Fear the Walking Dead.
Where's the Little Helpers HQ located? Inside a dead wizard.
I love that. That's my favorite.
Inside a giant dead wizard.
Well, Stanford give a voice. Ah, yeah, that's possible. What does Gremlin smell like? Sulfur, just like Hillary Clinton according to Alex Jones. No, his name is Gremlo and his last name is O.
Does Grembo tells children he loves them? Yes, but they don't reciprocate the love.
Yeah, they're teenagers and Gremlo has a hard time raising them, you know. Something
Grembo
very,
beta or alpha, he's beta.
some kind of minor
Gremlo is
altercation,
beta.
some kind of minor issue happened with Gremlo, and he thinks he's constantly paranoid that his kids are fucking each other, but there's no evidence for that.
Oh, I swear my kids are fucking each other. I just know it.
What's wrong, Gremlo? You seem stressed out today, man. You okay?
I have suspicions that they're fucking
Well, who?
my kids. Just each other. They're fucking each other. I know it.
What do you hear? Is it something you're hearing?
No, it's something I can sense. I feel the vibrations in the walls.
I feel the vibrations.
Has Grembo ever been arrested? No.
Yeah, he definitely would support Jim Webb over Lincoln Chafee.
Just how wacky will this show be? Let's just say we're not confined to the rules of reality.
Yeah, I would say it's somewhere in the middle. Like it's not just gonna be fucking crazy shit.
Let's just say it's kooky and bizarre.
You guys gonna get actual woman to voice the female character? The whole joke is that it looks like a female, but it's a female. I guess we revealed the other two.
Let's get
Good
Michael
characters.
to do the voice.
Yeah, Michael Cusack is gonna
Michael
be voicing
Cusack
that.
will be voicing Kimboli, folks.
It's basically just the orphanage character from my Improbable. Hello, I'm Kimboli. I'm a great wizard. Yes, I love sucking dick because I'm a beautiful woman with hips and calves. Yes.
You're a damn whore, Kimboli. You're a fucking
Oh,
whore.
you suck. You're the worst character. Gremlin.
I eat my
Does
shit.
this show exist on Earth? Yes. Yes. I will answer 2 more questions, and all you have like 2 more to go. Let's answer 2 more each. Let's make them perfect. Who founded Little Helpers? The Big Boss did. He's the boss. He founded it. And he fucks the little man on top of his head. I'll answer this last question. What's the name of the town Gremlin lives in? I don't know. We had thought of a town. I forgot what it's called. But I think we decided it takes place in Pennsylvania. Maybe we'll change that. Just because it's like in the tri-state area. It's pretty close to New York. It's not in the city, but it's not like in the Midwest. I'll answer 2 more questions.
I'm trying to find some good ones. Let's see. Come on, folks. 2 more. Shit.
Come on, Ollie.
Has Gremlo ever jerked off? No. He's proud of the fact that he's never touched his own
Oh,
cock.
guys, I'm on day fucking 50,000 of NoFap.
He's NoFap. He's the admin of NoFap, r/NoFap. What's Gremlo's favorite meal? Wheat Bix with no milk. It's plain Wheat Bix. It's an Australian cereal. There you go. It's 2 questions.
I'll answer one more and we'll leave. For real. What's the worst injury he's ever sustained? That's a funny question. I don't think I have an answer for that, though. This guy gets beat up constantly. This guy's an ill character. Get the fuck out of here, Sabrina. Get the fuck out of here. Can this be the last question? So yeah, I'm gonna leave after this last question. I'll pick one last one. My stomach just rumbled, actually. My little tummy just rumbled, you guys. For the last question, why is Ollinger Bing Norwood epic? I'll answer that. From Max the Mink.
I don't know.
That's a Homer Simpson reference. Yeah, Sabrina is a little helper. That's canon.
Does Gremlo like Spy Kids? He refuses to watch that movie. He shuts the TV off.
I think he get mad at that. I think he would watch it with his kids. And that would Gremlo has weird angry
The
triggers.
CG shit. It's so the CG
Yeah.
sucks. Look at it.
That fucking piss him. Yeah, that piss him off. That really rubbed him the wrong way. He couldn't pinpoint what pissed him off about it so much. Am I gonna stream after this? Yeah, I'm gonna go get some food and maybe I'll stream when I'm done eating. She's based on a strong, independent woman. Oh, fuck off, Sabrina. Let me see if I have any more donations. If not, we will go. Go, go, go. Goody Staffs donates $2. Thank you. And he says, here, take some more of my Icelandic Kratos. You fucking made up Monopoly money. Is 214k is the amount that it would convert to dollars. Love all your stuff. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your Monopoly money. I really do.
Has Gremlo ever been falsely accused of rape? Yes.
That is not. I guess he could have. Yeah, actually, that makes sense for him. People do Gremlo stressed out that people are saying he's a rapist.
Folks, you wouldn't believe this, but this word going around town that I've raped. You know I wouldn't do that. You know I wouldn't touch a woman like that. Or any living being, a fly. I wouldn't rape a fly. You know me. Come on, guys. Or just hop on the bandwagon of the Gremlo love bandwagon, please.
It really
These
is
allegations are false.
Yeah, I think it takes a minute to get used to, but the voice grow me. Yeah, if you hear Ollie riff, I think it works better too. Ollie riff more is Gremlo.
Look, I'm your favourite character. You just don't know it yet. I don't have a catchphrase like "eat my shorts" or things like
The
that.
voice is so fucking bad. It hurts. Keep going, Ollie. Ollie, overcome it, Ollie.
Everybody, raise your hands and give me your energy. I've got a spirit ball, a Gremlo ball.
This character fucking sucks. He's a sick...
Everybody, okay, Gremlo fans, attack Top Burger 239, kill him, destroy him. Everybody, destroy Top Burger.
Ollie, pick a guy out of the chat that doesn't like the voice and just harass him as Gremlo.
Top Burger 239 will face my wrath. Gremlo fans, please dox him. I request a dox, just a simple, clean dox.
A simple, clean, a clean cut, a clean cut, run of the mill. Don't be too messy. Boo! This guy hates it. All right, all right, all right. Chisel donates $1. Says the homunculus video stops being creepy when the creatures start looking like clay. The newer versions are kind of boring. Love you, Zach. I'll let you finger me anytime. Yeah, I agree. I was actually watching those in Adam a couple nights ago. The original ones where the thing spits and he smashes it with a book.
Oh, the homunculus?
Yeah, I love that video. But this guy is saying there's newer ones where it's just shitty clay. That sucks.
Well, we saw the one that you were the first showed me where it did look like it was some clay thing. It looked like a finger, or it looked like a little hand.
For what it was, because when he smashes it, like,
no, that's a different one. That one I like. That one looks
that's
more
what
real.
I'm talking about. You talking about the one like little white clay thing, right?
Yeah, the one that we watched him the other day. It looks like a little hand. It doesn't move.
Yeah. I think it does, but I think he does, I think it's magnetic clay, and I think he's just putting a magnet under the table. That's my guess. So here's what I'm gonna do, folks. I'm gonna put my shoes on. I'm gonna go get some grub. I'm gonna come back tonight. I'm probably gonna write the script before I join the stream, but you saw me map out the basic beats of what I want to do. So I think I'm gonna map out the script. And I'm gonna start redrawing a lot of the characters and set pieces. So like, what's this character's shot actually gonna look like? What's this guy? This guy doesn't even design yet. I need to think of a funny voice for this guy. This shot I'll probably add more to. But this guy needs to look funnier. He needs to be a different looking character. I don't like that he's like an Igor. It could be better than that, I think.
Oh, you drew the clown. Oh, you just put them all in there.
Yeah. The whole, the toilet guy. There's like a weird little alien guy like eating something at the bottom. There's a guy hanging there. But you're gonna watch me mold this into a final cartoon. How long till you come back? I don't know. I'd probably just wake up for a little bit and have a bite to eat. I literally didn't eat breakfast today. And it's not me fucking... That was my own choice. It wasn't like doing anything besides that. I woke up at like 11 today, and I had coffee, and I just forgot to fucking eat. Oops.
See you later, Grim Nation.
Wait, hold on. The stream's not done yet.
Goodbye, stream. I didn't talk much, but it's okay. You learned so much about Gremlo. I don't know what to say. I'm afraid to say anything because I don't want to reveal anything.
Oh, it's fine. Well, thank you for joining, Adam. And thank you for joining Ollie / Gremlo, the real Gremlo, the real Gremlo voice. But anyways...
I love all my Grim heads.
I'll be back and I'll be back maybe later tonight. If not later tonight, I'm probably just gonna start early tomorrow. Oh, one last thing. Speedjoel donated $5. Thank you, sir. Any sales? Is Pebbles Contact still a good email to reach you out for business? Yes. PebblesContact@gmail.com. Hit me up. Alright. I'll be back later. If not later, I'll be up early tomorrow. And you will see the full process in Swing. That's not just the script. So, God bless y'all.